was NFL day at work today, so everybody got to wear. They didn't have to wear work shirts. We got to wear whatever football team we wanted to wear.
Nice.
I know the Bengals aren't in the Super Bowl, but go Birds.
Go Birds! Absolutely, go fucking Birds!
I don't even know who I'm cheering for. I feel like it shouldn't be KC, but I've got a buddy who's an Eagles fan. And I don't want him
Be
to
the
win.
Chiefs.
It shouldn't be the Chiefs ever.
But I don't want his team to win any championships before mine. So now I'm like, I don't know.
Who are your teams?
The Chiefs robbed mine.
Who's your team?
Bengals.
Oh,
Yeah, the Bengals robbed themselves with the first half of their season.
Yeah,
That's true.
The fantasy stats were kind of off the
But
charts for.
We got to the Super Bowl and the ref fucked us.
Well, we got to the final game of the to the final game of the AFC. We consistently, and then it didn't help that Kansas City played none of their starters against the Broncos that last week.
I cheer for the Chicago Bears.
The Bears.
Oh, Bears. Not a great season, but
No, not a great, but not terrible. They didn't do the worst.
It was the worst season I've ever watched. I've never seen a team implode like that in my entire life. They've never fired a coach mid-season in 100 years of existing, and so this year was the first time they did that. So it's a pretty historic season.
Yeah.
I will see how it goes.
Just looking for a map that we can use. No, not that. We are still waiting on Christian, of course. What's up, James?
Howdy.
I was like, he doesn't answer that representation of his name.
How are the wife and tater tots?
Good. Clay's kind of like getting the snuffles.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Him being at the germ factory just every week almost.
Yep, that'll happen.
Sorry, I'm back.
We're going through it like every other week of just constant fucking near death sicknesses.
Yeah.
Do you guys do daycare, Tyler? Or
We do, yes.
Yeah.
He's got an au pair.
Yeah. Well, he does kind of because they have universal health care. So.
Oh.
True.
God,
Yeah, no, we do daycare, and it's funny. It seems to be this cycle of we're kind of like, are you sick by Thursday? And then Friday we're like, he's definitely sick, and then he's sick over the weekend, and we get no rest.
Yep.
And then he's fine by Monday, but now we're sick, so we get no rest throughout the week, and he's fine. And then by Thursday we're feeling a bit better, and we're like, are you sick?
Yeah.
And then by Friday he's definitely sick, and then it's just this cycle of never getting any rest.
Yeah, that's it.
Welcome to being a parent, brother.
Yeah.
Nobody. You know what? I had a lot of warnings about being a parent, but the weekly sick thing
that specifically
never came
was
up.
not one of them.
No,
Yeah.
never part of the deal. Never came up. It's so crazy.
Are you is Canada building their wall yet? Shit's getting nuts down here. Yeah.
I don't know what Canada's doing, man.
True. I guess Canada's had its own crazy shit going on.
We're all just tired. I think Canadians are just tired.
Yeah, I think
Like what did we do? I think that's
North America is collectively the most apathetic it has ever been right now.
Yeah.
it's a strange.
I'm lit
Marcus and I
tired.
were talking about it. The world just feels like weird. Like the energy feels off.
Yeah,
Like something just feels like, I don't know, strange right
Yeah.
now. I yearn for precedented times. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, the world stopped for 2 years, and then everybody tried
When
to
all
figure
we
it out.
needed was 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's it. It
I
was
think
just 2 weeks off.
World War I was also kind of like a Spanish flu, high inflation, rise of fascism,
Yeah, so
blah blah blah.
the Spanish flu killed almost as many people during the war as like it did outside of the war. Like it killed a lot of fucking
Yeah.
people, and then that led us straight into like the 1920s, and then
with Germany paying reparations for World War One, it was again high inflation, high global tensions,
Mhm.
World War Two, and then it's cool. Coronavirus is another global event that led to high inflation, high geopolitical tensions. To what's the next step? I'm not super fond of that next step.
World War Three. World War Three.
I'd rather not. To be honest with you, you know what my worst case scenario is, and this is just me spitballing, but it's not actually like losing any sort of war. It would be electing the wrong people to join up with the wrong people, and then I'm fighting allies like Finland and Sweden and stuff. That to me would be the worst.
That's when you defect, my boy.
Defect. He's already in the land of defectors. That's where we go to defect. What are you talking about?
Right, but we defect to them, and then we all defect somewhere else.
Where?
I don't know, man. Let's just buy an
Nowhere
island or
safe.
some shit.
Nowhere safe.
You know, I hate to say it, but maybe those libertarians were right. We should just buy old sea platforms and live on those.
Yeah.
Derelict
Yeah.
oil rigs.
Yeah.
Start of the water wars.
That would be that'd be pretty nice.
Action on a oil rig.
This will work.
Where's this Texas guy you got apparently somewhere?
The guy who I have to call like every fucking week
Wake up.
for every fucking session.
The only guy I know outside of Kim and I who knows Sleep Token.
I
know Sleep Token. The fuck?
Yeah,
You're
I
Sleep
think
Token?
you made me think.
I have
you need to go
I have
outside
a
this
Sleep
party,
Token
maybe.
shirt.
Hells yeah, man. Kim and I saw them when they came to Toronto, and we both got shirts.
Yeah, I really want to see them. They're amazing. Them and
Yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh,
True.
Their
Yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon's new album or newest album is one of the best start to finish albums I've heard in a very long time.
Nice.
Like with the new generation, what the fuck is that album called?
Yeah, I think it's called New Generation.
New Generation EX or something like that. Oh my god, that album is fucking like a masterpiece. It's so good.
Nice.
Post-Human Next Gen, that's what it's called. Yeah, I play that shit on repeat. Post-Human Next Gen and anything by Hot Mulligan too, if anybody listens to Hot Molly.
I do.
Fan of them. You listen to Hot Mulligan? Yeah, I love their album Why Would I Watch? 10 out of 10, no skips. From start to except Betty is the song that I skip because it just makes me sad. Still
It is
artistically
half
very
nice.
good, but yeah, no
That's
skips.
fair.
Okay.
James every once in a while is just like, shut the fuck up.
No. I was just reminding her that it was
Oh.
bath night.
Yeah.
I
Your mom cooked meatloaf and you're gonna fucking eat the meatloaf.
you know, that's not that inaccurate. Like, I don't. You just. I hope that you have better luck with your children, but
So
whenever you like cook all day, or not all day, but whenever you cook and you make them food, and they're like, "Nah, I don't want this. This is fucking gross." Like, what are you talking about? You didn't even taste it. Nah, not for me.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like, wait,
Eat-
hey.
Eating and dining is my biggest stressor right now. Yeah, because you cook a whole meal and you put it down in front of him. Even at 18 months, he's like, no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, back to crackers and
Yeah.
berries and sure.
And
We
then
call
I
it baby
feel bad
charcuterie,
because like
just to a little
I'm
baby.
like not feeding the child a balanced diet because they're being dickheads.
Nah, man, we subscribe wholeheartedly to the Fed is best. Like as long as
Yeah,
she's
100%.
eating, like she's getting calories, that's what fucking matters right now.
Well, when they're babies,
Because you
sure.
try, but-
But what about when they're 7 and they're starting to pack on
that's-
weight in the wrong places, and you're like, hey,
just
you can't just eat candy all day. This isn't working out. McDonald's is not good for us. We have to.
That's where you're wrong, Dad.
Yeah, well, I had a long conversation. I was like, listen, I have a problem with it too. Like your whole life is about not
Yeah, trust me,
overindulging.
it's gonna suck for a
Yeah.
while.
It's gonna suck forever. Well,
So Christian does not think that he can play tonight. He has had a lot of personal stuff going on. He just texted me. his mom like is
That's
his
fine. No
mom
excuses needed.
his mom just like had an appendix surgery and whatnot. So
Fair enough.
we can still run it if you guys want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Just remember to tweak down the difficulty because
I will not.
We're one less person, so just keep that in mind.
I won't.
I was like looking at
Swap
this
around
map. I'm
everyone.
like, where the fuck are we even? And it's like, I think the whole last game like just didn't happen on a map. We were just theater of the minding it.
Yeah, well, we did that. We did a bit of a fight, and then we went. Like we finished up the fight, and then everything post that was theater of the mind. I'm trying.
Was
to
James here the last? Were you here the last session?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, but my character is
Yes.
crucified in a forest right now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Damn.
You were there.
Maybe I knew it. Yeah, maybe I was. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we role played it out.
Yeah.
Really? Where the fuck was I? I don't remember you in crucified.
Well, I think the word used was impaled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
I'm impaled from many angles. I don't know if there's a. Is it worse to be crucified or impaled crucified? Is there a word for this?
Okay.
I would say
Um,
crucified is
Skewered?
worse because it's symbolic.
Am I Vlad the Impaled? Vlad the Impaler impaled?
Vlad the Impeller.
Oh, nice.
He liked boating.
Interesting, too. Awesome.
Majin was forcibly making out with Gambian, so I don't know what's worse.
Yeah.
You
Well,
get
I don't think
held
they
or-
ever made out. Well, one time. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was definitely assaulted for sure. That was definitely
I don't know that I would
consensual.
call it assault. You were a willing participant.
While charmed.
Yeah.
No, I think I need to get HR involved, to be honest with you.
So I found links to Foundry in metagaming.
Dude,
I
you-
will
like
I will
every game you're
every
like
second, literally every session,
Yeah.
every time. It's so fucking funny.
you're the what's that meme of and from Pulp Fiction where he's like looking around?
Oh yeah, we're John Travolta.
Yeah, John Travolta's like looking around like, oh, where?
Yeah.
what?"
I'm
Literally
finding,
every
like,
day.
I am finding them. I'm going out of my way to find them, and then it just says it won't load. And I'm like,
Here, I will put a new one. I'm gonna DM this one directly to you.
Okay, thank you.
Just bookmark it like I have because I find it very easy. Find it every time.
Shut up, nerd.
Yeah, whatever. At least I can't find the link every time.
It's the same. It's the same link. No, it's not. It's a different
Idiot.
link. Okay.
I pinned it to our DMs. So
Man's drunk.
Okay, I'm bookmarking it. I'm doing that. Okay, Tyler.
That's good. I believe in you.
okay.
Isn't it also the status for this channel?
Yeah.
I believe
It's
so.
pinned. It's the last.
It's pinned. It's
the
pinned
last
in
thing I
several
put in the
chats.
chat.
Yeah.
It's there.
But we do have, to be fair, we do have a lot of chats. So sometimes going through,
We
them,
do.
like, which one was it?
And
But
also
I-
just the way that like Discord is laid out too. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's in like this chat, and I'm going through like text channels. I'm like, that's not there.
I'll
Going
give
through
you
Shadow
that.
Realms, I'm like, it's not
Yeah,
there.
Discord
And then
does fuck.
multiverse, I'm like, there's no chat named this. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Steven, just make a chat that says Dylan, look here for the link chat.
I'm pretty
That's not a
sure.
bad idea.
I'm pretty sure there is a chat that is for. It's for like the link. But then every game I go there and there's no new link. It's from like 3 months ago, and I'm
Mm.
like, oh, okay, well,
Let me.
Guess that's on Steven.
I mean, yeah, most things are my
game
fault.
link, yes, multiverse of sadness game link chat.
Oh, that's because that's the Marvel
That's a
chat. That's a different.
Different game.
Well, it's a game link chat, so
Yeah.
maybe let's just use it.
It's the game
What do you
nobody
want from
showed
me?
up for.
It would take you to a different game that I don't have open right now. Let me.
But like
create a
all of
channel.
the Shattered Realms links are all different though. So wouldn't you just post a different link every time?
No, it's not. It's not different every time.
They're all different. All of
It's
these
different.
links are different.
It's changed occasionally when his IP address has changed, but not
Yeah,
at
it
all.
changes like every few, like maybe a few. I think it's changed 2 times since we've been using Foundry.
I'm out. Yo, look here for a link. Okay.
Edibles out.
I'm not even gonna move that one. I'm gonna leave that one at the top of the channel. Like,
Yeah,
at the
that's
top of the
perfect.
server.
That's perfect. I need it like just absolutely destroyed into my head.
How much of this is heard?
What the fuck is that? You sound like a robot.
Hey, there. Then it's working.
Do I sound like a robot?
A little bit.
Yeah.
What about now?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Thanks.
I conceded.
Yep.
Alright, let me take you guys, move you here. I'm going to say that you are. Let's see right here.
Does anyone have Grand Theft Auto on PC?
I haven't played Grand Theft Auto in years.
Yeah, neither have I.
I have it on PC.
Yeah, like Xbox Game Pass or some shit. Probably.
And I got it through Steam.
No. I'm fancy.
I
I
got
bought
it.
it.
I got it through Epic. It was their game. It was their free game of the week one week, and it like crashed their servers because so many people went to it.
Free game, damn.
Yeah.
They do a free game
That'd be
every
the greatest.
week or something. And guess what? I still don't fucking use it.
Yeah, it's because it's a fucking shitty fucking
Yeah.
UI and fucking launcher.
I mean, it works.
I designed that
fine.
URL launcher. If that's that.
You should. Your design is
I meant
bad
it.
and you should feel bad. Alright. Oh, I gotta play fucking music. That's my beat, boys. The music that only I listen to. I feel like this playlist is gonna be very up Tyler's alley. It is dungeon synth music, so
Oh, let's go.
go La Musica. This song is by a band called Urukai. So,
Oh, damn.
all right, we in it, boys. So when we last left off, you guys were fighting some demons. Tyler made out with one.
Stole his
consent.
cock rings.
Unfortunately,
Oh, cock ring's intact. Cock rings. You gotta buy me dinner first. You want to see the cock ring?
I mean, or he just fucking control you again.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. He fucking owned your
Alright, I'm
ass.
Yeah. All right. So now that Prestonio is back, you guys, you guys are making your way downtown.
Making my
No,
way
you're-
downtown.
Walking fast.
Yeah.
Face is back.
Wait, because I pointed out to the group that I was making out with a Caribbean and nobody did anything.
I
You guys
they were
thought it was totally normal. totally normal that I was kissing this man without any consent. Nobody stepped in and was like, "Hey, that's weird. We should do something."
I videoed it.
Hey, you do you, man.
You do.
Tavares hit me in the face, and he was like, "That'll solve the problem."
Majin does a lot of weird shit, to be honest.
That is fair.
But I be kissing up on dudes. Is that something that Majin does?
Well, who among us haven't smooched a beautiful man every once in a while?
There we go. Yeah.
Majin's just stress eating cupcakes.
Yeah. Another
Well,
weird
it's
thing. You're just
exactly
pulling him
like-
out of nowhere.
It looks like it's the exact same as when he regularly eats cupcakes.
But I'm sweating. I got pit stains. But I never forgive me.
It's like Majin's
Um,
trying to come out without actually saying the words.
One love, two loves, cupcakes, and Lorena. Now, do we want to check up on our what is the level of panic that we have right now? Like, should we check on our friend that's building the thing?
I mean, that is up to you guys entirely. It's been, I'd say it's probably been like 40 minutes since you guys were last in there.
Does anybody have the math on how long he's been in there for 40 minutes? The pocket
It's been a few
dimension?
days for him. Remember,
Okay,
a
we
day
just-
in there is 10 years. Well, a
Well,
day
do we-
outside. A day outside is 10 years in there.
Do we want to take a long rest?
You want to leave him in there for 10
For-
years? Is
for
that what
eight-
he needs?
For 8 seconds?
Can't we do the long
You
rest?
guys would just, you guys would just do the same long rest fucking hack that you did before.
Yeah, we could jump in the pocket dimension, take a long rest, pop back out. All in favor, say aye.
We can do that, yeah.
Aye.
Aye, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Somebody should stay out and stay watch, I think, because I don't think we can all pop in, because then I don't know that we can. Can he just pop out whenever you?
No, it has to be open from the outside.
Yeah, so somebody has to volunteer, or even how many of there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we don't have to just. So maybe
Toby will. Toby can also watch. Like,
Okay, yeah,
be
maybe
on
Toby. Okay, maybe we'll pop in. Toby will stay out.
watch.
a long rest,
Let me
and
bring up his
we'll switch.
character sheet.
We do that.
Yeah, that's fine. So as you guys open it, it's been some time. It's remember that he is in there with the talking book.
Hmm.
Who's holding the like soul of like a wizard?
What were the imps or methods that we killed?
They were magma methods, I believe.
What do their ashes smell like?
Sulfur.
I'm gonna make a potpourri out of that.
That's wonderful.
I'm gonna gift it to our little gnome friend.
To your gnome friend. Will G. Bobblers is his name.
Mr. Bob's.
He is a forge cleric. He's like
He'll probably enjoy the smell of sulfur.
yeah, he very much. It kind of smells a little bit sulfuric when you guys open up the pocket dimension or the pocket workshop. And so everybody's going to get to do this except for Secundus because he is currently not with the party.
No, I am not.
It doesn't take you guys long. It literally takes you guys.
I do want to try to do something.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah, so I've been trying to cultivate relationships with these groups of people, right? Doing weird shit with the moss, the turtle guy's gone, but I've been trying to establish a
Right.
relationship with
Who
Majin.
he is likely coming back. Actually, before we get really into it, a bit of clerical stuff. So, I'm just going to tell you guys because Christian's not here to tell you himself. Christian got a promotion at work, and his off days are going to be switching from Thursday, Friday to Saturday, Sunday. So if it works for everybody, we can keep playing on Saturdays. Keep the same 3-week schedule as we usually do. I don't know if that works for everybody else, but Fridays will no longer be viable for him. But with moving to Saturdays, Jordan will likely be rejoining us.
I'll have to double check my Saturdays. Saturdays might be tough. Sundays might actually be better for me, but it depends.
Okay.
Either day is going to be fine for me, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
I'm off Saturday and Sundays. The only thing I typically do on Sundays is homework, but I can do that on Saturdays.
I mean,
too.
we also don't do this until late in a day too. So
Right.
doing this any
Yeah,
other
that's-
day
that's
is
true.
fine too, and it's not like we
It's
spend
pretty
all
well
day.
the same. Pretty well the same.
Yeah, true, like, I can do
have
this on-
every other weekend off, and plus, like, this is my weekend on. So like, I work tomorrow, and I would work like the days anyways. So like,
What are your hours?
yeah, it's 7 till 3 or 4
You work.
almost every day.
You work during the day or nights?
during the day.
Mm.
Yeah, except Thursdays. While we're doing a project and renovating the store, I work. I like close on Thursdays, but obviously
Got it.
that doesn't really matter. But
So yeah. So we'll just keep that in mind. His new schedule starts next week. So we will keep that in mind. We probably won't set a date at the end of tonight's session. We will likely just talk about it in chat.
Okay. That's good.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. So you you're trying to form relationships and stuff like that. I apologize. For
Yeah,
you, James.
yeah. So, I'm up there, essentially on the cusp of death, right?
Yes.
Fluvial bands of my life essence kind of flowing out of me and shit.
Yeah, you're
um,
leaking.
Yeah, leaking. I'm gonna like try to focus on like sending a message. Like I'd sent you like a weird
Yeah.
spell thing for that stone. I'm gonna try to reach out to the group and I guess just send utter absolute pain and suffering to them. Let them know that I'm still around. I need help. And I'm gonna do that with every effort that I can.
Yeah.
Make a
Is there a
Constitution
roll for it,
check and
or-
see if I don't die.
Yeah. Yeah. You roll a Constitution check. Let's have everybody else roll a Wisdom check. I will roll one for Toby.
sick. 17.
Toby got a 16. I will make that
A
public.
12.
It's not a hard roll. Basically, if you roll above a 10, you receive this message, and you don't even like. What is does the message say anything, James, or is it?
No, I think it's just pure agony and suffering. So,
Yeah.
just an awful, disharmonious scream.
Yeah. Can I also get you guys, everyone but James, to roll
I got a
a
14.
Constitution saving throw?
I got
6.
14.
I got a 16 and a 17.
Okay.
I guess I could be doing a psionic
I
attack
got
of some
a-
kind.
30-20.
Cool. So if you rolled below a 15, you are going to take. Let me see here. Where's my? Yeah, that'll work. You guys are also about to heal yourselves, so 6 points of psychic damage.
So is this before or after the long rest?
This is before the long rest.
Oh, okay.
That's if you've rolled below a 15.
Dylan's like, I'm down.
No, I was only at like 24 before it. 'Cause
Yeah,
When-
you were at
when-
24.
when everybody was
That would be
like,
pretty
"Oh,
cool."
let's long rest," I just did it on my sheet. So
Yeah, no, you're good.
Um,
I will update.
Cool.
you.
Obviously, we hear the
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
an
yeah.
intense wave of like pain. Like imagine like the worst headache you've ever had, and then it's fucking terrible. Like you're yeah. It's like it's
Oh wow.
it's like screaming in binary.
what is this, a mic?
Yeah, I think Majin would obviously like and then look around,
I don't
make
know
eye
if you
contact with
know
everybody,
that
like
Secundus, but you do know that something is reaching out to you, and it is in pain.
Do we get a sense of direction or anything like that?
Towards the direction that you're already heading. Really, it's towards like the spire. So, if you guys look at the map, you guys are kind of heading towards like the center area. Secundus is like in that same here. This is a huge map, so I will draw out some shit. Here we go. So you guys
Okay.
are here.
Our walking turns
cool.
into a cautious jog.
It is calling you in this direction. And this right here is
The
the
house.
spire that you're heading towards.
Oh.
You
Okay.
can see the spire from any point in the city. You can see the spire. Even like typically, like even on lower levels, if your line of sight isn't directly blocked by something bigger than you, you can see it, and even then, you can typically look up and still see part of it.
It's like a zoning law. Every
Basically.
building has to have line of sight to the spire.
Yeah,
That's
Gotta pray to it.
it's where all
okay.
of the
baby.
basically all the government and everything like
Yeah,
that,
go
everything
ahead.
that runs in the spire runs through, or
Told
everything
you.
that runs in Nimbus Peak runs through the spire. And then
You're a big girl. You can do it.
in the spire is also how
Mommy is another parent. She can help too. I know, but this time she will help you.
Take a shower. No.
that is where they talk to, or they claim if you aspire to any one like god or the other, that's where they communicate with the gods, is at the top of the spire.
Okay. Yeah, I guess like Majin would hear the noise and make eye contact with everybody and see if they're reacting or also heard it, or I assume he sees.
Make haste.
Also,
Should
the
we-
Pocket Workshop, it like once it's expanded, I've really got to put a timer on like how often it can be open in a day. Or you guys are just gonna fucking milk this thing.
At least once a day.
In the middle of combat, we're like, fuck, dude, we need the long rest. Pop that thing open.
yeah.
Pop that open real quick. Yeah.
Hold them
So
off for 2 rounds. I need to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you guys open it, you get like a sulfuric smoke kind of like fills the air. As you walk in, like Wilgie is hard at work at the forge, creating some kind of weapon. There's like not even a weapon. He's just like working the billows at this forge as something is heating up, and he's like dipping stuff in, doing blacksmithy shit, forge stuff. There are like blueprints like plastered all around the wall. It looks like in the first Iron Man movie, whenever Tony Stark has like the blueprints, like for the first Iron Man suit in the cave. It's very similar to that. He's got like a leather apron on, and when he turns around, you can see that is all he has on, is just like the leather apron and like full nude underneath. And his like goggles up on top. He like turns around and looks at you. I don't know who walks in, but he like who is the first one to take advantage of the pocket rest?
I got a number. Maybe me. I was more pushing for the pocket rest, so I'm pretty good.
yeah.
So
I don't.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
don't think I like that name. Okay.
You guys can also, all but one of you can, like all of you could go in except for like Toby on the first round, and then you just put Toby in there for the next round. That's what
No
you
worries.
guys essentially did last time.
yeah, Toby will keep watch and just open it after. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we decided on. Let's say 8 seconds or whatever, and then we'll.
Yeah,
we'll
it's
switch.
like 8 or like 20 seconds or something like that.
So I'll
but
walk
he-
in and say, like, what's his name? Wilgie.
Wilgie, yeah, Wilji.
Cool. I'll say, Wilgie, how's it coming along?
He like turns around to you. He's got like his forge hammer in one hand. He's like working the bellows with the other. Like turns, he like raises up his goggles. His face is like covered in soot. And he's like just like got the nude tone around where his goggles would cover his eyes. Very blacksmith-esque. His like whiskers are a little bit singed. And he goes, "I'm close. I'm very close. I just need to find a way to reverse." No, that won't do. And he like walks over, starts flipping through pages again to start reading more and researching, leaving whatever was
Can
in
I-
the forge to burn and melt.
Can I go over and try and quickly read some of his stuff and make
Do
a luck
you-
check to see if I can?
What languages? Actually, I can look at what languages you speak.
Have you tried modifying the phase variance?
Huh.
That sounds smart.
So,
to be honest with you.
You speak Common, Primordial, Celestial, and Abyssal. You cannot. He is all of his notes as he's written are in Gnomish. So if anybody
Okay.
speaks Gnomish, or Dwarvish would get you probably like you could like read some of it if you speak if you read Dwarvish, but not
Anybody
a
speaks
lot.
Dwarvish?
I think
Just to confirm, Gnomish looks 100% like Wingdings, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
The stuff that's in Dwarvish is not his notes; it's notes that he's borrowed from other books that he keeps. You've noticed that the Pocket Workshop has expanded; it's bigger. There are now other rooms to it. There are.
This guy's been slacking off. He's been improving his house instead of doing whatever he's doing for you.
Well, I mean, he has to wait for things. You know, it's like Stardew. He has to put things in the timer. They take time. to put things in the fucking. You can't. You don't immediately get cheese if you put milk in there.
Gotta keep it sanity too. You know?
So
Work-life
he.
balance.
Right, exactly. So he like there is now a library. There is an arcane like apothecary in there, and there are resting spots. There are individual resting spots for every member of the party.
Is Avis there?
Avis is there. He is a book, but he is like Wilgie has built him like a contraption that allows him to float instead of having to be carried everywhere. And
He's not gonna like that.
Toby's not
Kyrie,
here.
it is too late. Take a shower, okay?
Avis is in the library looking through things. He's got like music stands with like books open to different pages.
I think Majin would be kind of curiously looking through things because he's generally curious about. He doesn't know much about this stuff, so he's just generally curious about it. And I think being kind of like a general of an army himself, he's trying to keep up morale a little bit. So he's going to give both Avis and Wilgie cupcakes, both pink.
Oh, nice. So Avis does nothing
Both
with
they
it.
do.
He doesn't need to eat. But Wilgie immediately like just grabs it and like takes some of the icing and like rubs across a surface and starts writing in it.
Oh wow. Okay, that's fine. Enjoy it however you'd like to enjoy it. And then I was just gonna go over it, I guess, get some shut eye.
Cool. So you guys can all take long rests. I will also have Toby do one because I assume he will just get one after.
Yeah. Hey, get that HP back.
There you go, boys. While they are resting, James, you realize that your call, so to speak, like you're pushing out, went out to more than just your allies.
All right. I hear a rustling in the
You
distance.
do. You hear some rustling. You hear some rustling in like the trees around you. I'm going to post a picture of where you are in helpful shit real quick. Wrong.
When I get out of the pocket dimension, I'm just gonna immediately cast the second level false life on myself just for an extra boost.
False life.
Yeah, it's temporary hit points.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I gotta turn you up. There you go. Helpful shit.
2d4 plus 9. 3, 5 plus 9.
Right, there we go.
All right.
That is where you are, and you are.
Oh, very nice.
You're on like the little, on the other side, on the northeast side of the
Okay.
river where the three rocks are jutting out.
Yeah.
You're in that area right there.
Okay.
And you hear some like, whereas I said you were impaled before, it's not really trees that you're impaled on. You hit trees going through, and they probably punctured you. But you are like, I don't want to say embedded because you're not like, you haven't become one with the rock.
Well,
or
last time I
anything like that,
couldn't move because I was restrained.
stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are restrained. You are like pinned into like these rocks and root systems that have grown into like this cliff, a small cliff face.
I prefer to be impaled too. So if I could be have
Uh,
some
you've got
impaling.
Yeah, there is some
Penetrate me.
impaling that happened as you were flying through the trees. Some branches
Stuck in
definitely
me.
broke off and impaled you.
Because they were metal. They're metal trees, right?
They are metal trees,
Yeah.
yes. Because this is not a real forest; it is an artificial
Yeah.
forest that is. There's science behind it.
A forest of science.
Yes. You are there. You do hear rustling. The fuck? Oh. You hear rustling around you. It doesn't sound big, but it sounds like a lot. It sounds like a. It doesn't sound large in size, but large in number.
Um,
I'm gonna fuck off.
yeah.
She'll fuck off.
I would say that there. You also hear some like. You didn't notice it before, but you realize that when one of the branches that you has like pinned you or like stabbed into you, on part of it is a small like nest that is also made of like small pieces of metal,
Like a bird's nest?
like a small bird's nest,
No,
but
okay.
not small. Hold on, I gotta look up exactly how big these nests are.
But does anybody want to do anything inside the pocket dimension? Because if not, we
Yes.
can just start making our way. We can start making our way towards our destination in that case. We all agree we have to find Secundus. We all heard that psychic scream. Bada bing, bada boom.
Hear what now?
You don't know that it was Secundus, but you did hear something screaming, and you heard it in your head, not with your ears.
Gotcha.
Yes, we should
That
go
scream was weird.
towards where we think the noise is.
I agree with Erebos. Something's calling to us.
Oof. I don't know shit about these
Is that a nature
animals.
check?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a rather large nest. But again, it is made of metal, and it seems as if it's like stuck in, like stabbed into the tree itself. Like whatever built it so that it wouldn't move, even in the event of like a catastrophic failure of the tree.
Such as my big ass hitting it.
Such as a giant man flying through it.
Is there anything inside of it? Let's see.
You do hear some
Decent perception check.
it's a metallic sound. It's 1 second. It's like a more of a croak than it is a metallic croak than it is like a chirp you would hear from a traditional bird's nest.
Hmm.
It's not like super loud, but it sounds like whatever it is not a baby.
Does it sound hurt or?
Yes, it does sound hurt. It sounds like it's like calling out in pain.
All right. I think sympathy is going to get the best of me, and I'm going to heal it, I guess.
End its misery by snapping its neck.
Nope. I flipped a coin and it came up positive. So
Got it. You do apply like 6 points of healing to this. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, it's like a metallic raven, basically.
Hmm.
As the raven kind of like flaps itself out like of the nest, it notices you and like immediately is startled and starts scratching at you and like trying to get at you.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm a 13-foot tall robot that's got trees impaled inside of me. I won't. It can roll an intimidation check if it wants, but I don't think it's gonna.
It doesn't. It doesn't feel that it once it realizes that you're not fighting back. Also, you guys are traveling in the direction of Secundus at this point,
Cool.
and I would say it's probably about mid-evening. The sun has gone down. Most of the light that you're seeing in the town now is either still lit fires because the ambient lights that would normally turn on towards the night, like once it shifts to the nighttime, evening time, and Nimbus Peak, have not turned on. It's basically just like emergency lighting at this point. And the lighting that you're getting is either the natural light from the moon or from the fires that are still burning in the city.
Gotcha.
And
do we want to move more stealthily? Like, do we want to?
that is up to you guys. That's a great question.
Like, how
You guys-
chaotic is it? Is it like fires are burning, but the streets are quiet and nobody's out, or is it like
There-
just pure? Yeah.
It's not pure chaos. The chaos of everything has died down a bit, but you still do hear people like attacking other people, and it is clear that it is still under attack. But whatever the attack has died down.
Yeah, I
We
would
should walk
want to
through-
do.
We should walk through with like confidence, like we're protectors. I would want to help.
I'm okay with that. That tracks with Majin. So we go out. We make ourselves, I guess, known. Then in that case, that we're like
Yeah, you guys are
not
going.
known,
like-
not known, but we're walking, and if anybody needs help, we can help and assist.
yeah, they're not like
Yeah.
you guys aren't avoiding helping people, but you're also like being, we'll say, somewhat cautious of who you approach
Sure,
and
yeah.
who. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I would say it might take you guys like 5 extra minutes to get to where you're getting, but it's not going to take you much longer than, I would say, 30 minutes to get from where you are in the city into the forest itself. In that time, Secundus, you've healed this bird. It's once it realizes that you're not a threat, it does begin to like investigate you more.
Hmm.
And then it begins to like pick at the moss that is on your like carapace.
Oh, okay.
Can you go ahead? What check have we been using for stuff related to the moss? Or has it just been case by case?
Whenever it's been like, I've been doing stuff with the other creatures.
Warforged?
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
Warforged. I could do an Arcana. I don't know, but
Yeah, let's do.
a Nature again.
No, I wouldn't say nature. I would say it's something that you're. This moss is something that you're well versed in, so I would say that it's something that you. It looks like you changed the image of Secundus on D&D Beyond, and it just updated. And oh no, it's an old one. Never mind. Oh, that's right. You're hurt.
Oh yeah, I'm way hurt.
Yeah.
I assume I'm at like 1 health point or 0.
You are at 1 health point because you got knocked all the way down.
Yep.
And
Took
then
73 points of
your-
damage.
Your periapter wound closure healed you back up. It does begin to like pick at your moss and. Excuse me. I would say Arcana would probably work. I would say it would probably be an Arcana check. I think we need to add something to it because you're not the only one making something here. Here we go. Oh, there's one of these.
Because I know that we were like after the Arena Island issue, so
Yes.
there's some like internal struggle going on and some weird stuff happening with the moss too. So
Yes.
I don't know
There's
how
a lot
much
of
that's
weird-
going to affect my leaning or whatever it's called. My
So we don't play with alignments, but
Yeah.
you cold-bloodedly murdering somebody would shift that.
Yeah.
I would say.
I wouldn't
so
say
we
it was
have an 11
cold-blooded murder, killing.
You're right. It wasn't cold-blooded. It was justified.
It was still
Um,
in a merciless way. It was kind of very anti what typically done, but it was
Yeah.
seeing such the antithesis of what
He is.
he is. It was a very weird moment for him.
I would say it. 11's actually probably fine. This thing's not super intelligent.
It's a raven. It's not like it's a crow or something, right? I could get two crows.
They're both carrion birds.
Oh, well.
Both very smart. So it does. The raven essentially joins your like network.
Hmm.
For the most part, which causes it.
It's going to build a nest in there. Build a,
I mean, kind of,
Yeah.
yes, but it's like once it realizes that like it's connected to something larger, it immediately starts like not attacking you, but like being more investigative towards you.
Yeah.
It still can't communicate towards you, but the only way it knows how to like test things.
I don't know how
like,
free my hands are. Are they?
your hands. You can move your hands, but your arms are like restricted. Every movement you make is very slowed, and you're very much feeling the mechanical part of you as a Warforged.
Alrighty.
The less sentient part has kind of like taken the mobility.
We'll try to, I don't know, connect with it more. I'll bless the bird. Since that doesn't really require any motion on my part.
No, not at all.
I get that the function probably isn't what I'm going for mechanically, but symbolically, what it trying to connect with that bird.
Yeah.
But I'm still in pain, suffering, agony.
Very much in pain. It also now realizes that you are in pain. You realize that the pain you are feeling, though, is less intense now as this bird has joined your network, and you kind of feel yourself connecting to. You could feel. You don't know where they are, but you can feel the presence of the other Warforged.
The bird is metal, right?
The bird is metal. The bird is everything that's forest.
It's like a clockwork thing.
Yeah. Everything in this forest is very artificial.
Was it healed up?
Like
Was it
you would
okay? Is it okay now?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah, the bird is healthy now.
Alright. But I can feel the other Warforged.
Yes, you can feel their presence. You don't know where they are, but you know that they're like existing.
Is
It's
it
as
a
if they
positive or
almost, like-
negative feeling?
It's a sense of belonging that
Okay.
I don't know that Secundus has had for before or in a
Yeah.
very long time.
It's comforting then. Yeah. Alrighty, downward spiral seems to be coming out of it.
Yeah. So that happens.
Mind if I do a strength check to see if I can free anything?
No, go ahead. $15. You're able to like your arms are able to you are able to free your arms.
Still got something
Like,
impaling my
they're not.
midsection or something?
Yeah, you're like pinned to the like free or to the like cliff behind you with like a tree kind of like center mass.
You guys better bring some pulleys and fucking.
You can with some like maneuvering get your hands on the trunk itself. Like,
Start pulling myself up and out.
either that or you're pulling the tree out, but that would be much harder.
Yeah. Okay.
And like the I don't know what check dive you make because it would be like kind of like running a system diagnostics on Secundus himself. Like
Insight.
I don't know what. Yeah, you could. Yeah, insight, like a personal insight. So I think you could make it with advantage.
Oh, okay. Let me roll again then. Nope.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Things don't seem
I have
like
a
they're doing.
Plus fucking 6. I don't understand.
There you go.
Goddamn dice.
I don't know what's going on with that.
What did you roll?
He rolled a 7 and an 8 and an 8 with
Oh,
advantage.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, things don't feel good. You don't know where exactly the tree hit you, but you're sure that it hit something important.
Hurt me in my feels.
Truly, yeah, it does hit you like where the like if you were a human, like a giant, a half giant. Like,
Yeah,
it
so
would,
it's,
like, where the heart would be.
That Periopat
Yeah,
amulet.
yeah.
So I feel a real sense of potential death.
Yeah, you're. I would say you're concerned.
Yeah. All right.
I would say. I would say you guys make it to the forest. Once you get to the forest, you can see kind of a pretty clear path of where something shot through the forest. There's like a lot of the trees. Some of them are broken, but a lot of them are just like bent because they're all metal and they came in contact with a speeding piece of metal. To where you guys can follow the path to where Secundus be. So I'm going to move you guys onto a new map.
Sweet. Oh,
You're
nice.
onto the new map.
I rolled a 9 survival check to follow the most obvious path ever made by a somewhat living thing.
So I would say that you actually turn around and start walking the other direction. Wild.
Well, I
Yeah.
must investigate the source of this path. Start at the beginning.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna see where it started.
It's really just a bad judgment call.
I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a D&D creature called a spider frog.
Why are you looking at those things?
Nope.
Spider frogs are not bad. They are
I have to Google this.
they are small. Their alignment is chaotic sticky.
What?
I'm not
Nope.
kidding
You
you.
get a sticky.
Yeah, chaotic sticky. Give me 1 second.
Is that like the new strain from your dispensary or something? What?
I would love that. That'd be sick.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah, so this is the image that I see for spider frogs.
It's just like a frog with lots of legs.
Yeah. It looks kind of gross if you
My
poke
bad.
it in the legs.
What's up, man?
That's alright.
You better give me a snug.
I coughed in my elbow.
Helpful shit. There's an image of it right there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I just found those because
What
I was
is
looking
that?
at the.
What is what?
Terrible.
What is that picture?
This? It's a cheetah.
Resting
Nice.
in real life.
Laying on a
Oh,
tree.
I love it. This,
Is
no,
it
I don't. It's a
resting
spider
in
frog.
real
You can
life?
say it.
Yeah. Let me put myself
Sorry,
off. Stop
I
hot micing.
found that because I was looking at the. Oh, this is exactly what I need.
I'm gonna go pee.
I was looking at the. I was looking for the character sheet or the. Not character sheet, but the creature card for something else. Oh, hey, that's exactly. That's also what I need. There we go. There's that. Let's put that right there. There we go. Did that chirp for you guys too?
Yep.
Cool. It's a new plugin that I found.
Hell yeah.
Some of the things when we spawn them in will make noises. As you guys, Jesus, Judas Priest. All right, as you guys,
Makes me think of when I had that soundboard and kept
oh my
making
God.
fart noises. I didn't realize what was happening. It was like macro to like the letter O, so I was just like typing, and it was just like,
oh, the fart noises.
yeah, because it was
Yeah.
macro to like Control Shift O, but when I would hit a button on like a programmable pad, it would like macro all three of the buttons.
Jamie, you have to.
But then when I would type, if I just hit O, like it would just
It would
like
just
go
fart.
off. So I don't know.
That's awesome.
Sounds like a prank somebody would play on you.
Yeah.
So for Majin, I think the thing that's going through his mind is like priority number one is find Secundus, but we got this cry, and we feel like we're being led towards it. So I think in his
Yes.
mind, he's like, it's either we go find Secundus or we go after this cry. But because this thing is calling out to us, maybe that's Secundus. That's kind of his like thinking.
Yeah,
But he's still not quite sure. So I think
Yeah,
as
Secundus
he's
could-
walking,
Yeah.
as he's
Including your
walking,
bag.
I think at the back of the group, he's kind of has his eyes closed and his arms crossed, and he's walking behind the group. But I think he's constantly casting a message, trying to pinpoint Secundus.
Mm.
Like, Secundus, do you hear me? Secundus, do you hear me? Because it's a cantrip, so it kind of keeps like spamming it, and
Yeah.
it's a range of 120 feet. And again, he doesn't know where he is, but he keeps like pointing and almost like a radar. Just Secundus, can you hear us? Secundus, can you hear us?
Bing.
Sonar.
Yeah, I would say you could. You're like coming up around a bend, and Secundus, you like get this constant ping every like. I don't know what the I don't know what the casting count on message is, but every time it comes up, you get like you hear Majin saying, "Secundus, can you hear us? Secundus, can you hear us?"
How's the reply back on that work?
Message. I'm pretty sure you can just reply back.
You can reply in a whisper that only I can hear.
Mhm.
All right. I mean, then you're just gonna hear like a morose moan.
Yeah, like the still pained.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I'll tell the group, wait, I hear him. I signal to stop walking. Give it a second.
I run straight to him.
Like, I can literally see him, guys. I run straight to him.
As you guys do kind of like come across that like this last, you guys hear the water running. The water is not artificial. The water is real. Which
Okay.
actually, if you follow it all the way from the spire down to like the end point, it does waterfall off the sides of Nimbus Peak.
Like, okay.
But in that case, I'll probably say something like, Secundus, like, where are you?
You
I was
guys
like, guys,
hear the- Yeah, you guys come across the like thing, like you see like where where he flew through,
Yeah, you'll-
and then
Maybe I
across-
can squeak out water. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
across-
don't have a good explanation of where I am.
yeah, across like the small river, like well, actually it's like 20, 30 feet long. Actually, I think at this point it's only like 10, 15. You guys do see like the large robotic figure of Secundus slammed into some rocks with a like piece of basically what you guys it looks like a tree impaling him into the rocks behind him.
Oh boy.
And he looks very worse for wear. There is exposed wiring. It looks like part of his head is kind of caved in. And there's a lot of damage here. And there is a kind of like glowing white liquid leaking out of him from where the tree has hit.
Yeah.
Does Secundus take fire damage being like a metal being?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
I guess
I
first
think
things
the
first
only
is let's heal him up a little bit.
Yeah, Warforged get resistance from poison and I think immune to disease are the two
Okay.
things that they get for like race things.
Okay. I was thinking about just like casting like a fire thing, just like get him out. from
Yeah.
the trees.
Like,
yeah, okay.
well, the tree is metal too, so you.
The tree is also everything in this
Yeah.
forest is metal. I mean, the
So if
water.
you're
is
gonna
water,
melt
but-
that tree, you're
Oh,
probably
okay.
gonna melt me.
Okay. Yeah.
You just take your necklace nuke out and shove it into my wound. I'll save you.
He shoves it behind you, so that way the tree propels outwards.
Let me cauterize the wound.
How high up on the cliff is he?
I'd say that he's probably 15 feet from like the ground level, and probably 10 feet from the top of the cliff itself. So down here is probably. So this here is probably 15 feet below him. So. And then this here, like this top point here, is like 10 feet above him. And this is probably like 5.
I think Majin immediately upon seeing Secundus is going to run and jump up at him and cast Healing Hands on him, specifically where he's leaking, I think.
So the wound that he is leaking from is the tree, like the giant tree that has impaled him is where is the like leaky wound.
So we'd have to get him off of it, basically.
It's so you remember before whenever you guys saw that guy get bisected by a door, and like the only thing keeping him alive was the door.
Jesus Christ.
There is potential for that to be happening to Secundus right now.
Okay.
Can I get everybody to make perception checks? Secundus, yours will be with disadvantage.
Perception. What am I at for perception?
Okay.
Got a 15.
And this is based on
So-
sound, so if you get any bonuses for that, make sure that you add those.
I rolled a 9, but I have a passive perception of 17, which applies.
Yeah, you can use that.
Dirty 20.
I shall use it.
I got a 13.
Cool. You guys hear what Secundus was hearing before. You hear a lot. You hear a large number of something moving in this direction. Like you can hear the metal on metal tapping of something running through the forest, or like most of the grass is also like it's artificial. It's metal. Not metal. It's like some of it's like a hard light. Yeah, that's probably a better way to do it. It's like a hard light construct. A lot of the grass is. And you can hear the sound of something moving through the forest floor. Not large, but many in number.
So I know this is a gross perversion of actual nature, but could I roll
Yeah.
a nature check and see if I can identify them by sound? But with being
Yes.
a druid?
Yes, however, I would say that since it is very artificial and a bastardization of nature, it will be with disadvantage.
Well, I rolled a 1. So that's a total of 4.
Okay,
wow.
so you don't know what it is.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Sounds like rain in the distance.
The confidence you had with the 17 is like you're like, I know. You're not even sure that some of this like hard light isn't real grass right now.
I think Majin, like, there's stuff that I want to do, like,
The world
Like,
is
there's
your
my-
guys right now. Whatever you guys want to do is yours. I
Yeah.
have
I'm
an encounter
debating what
coming
I-
up. So
I'm debating what I want to do logically and what Majin I think would do. I think Majin would panic seeing his friend the way he is, because this is Majin's like first real friend ever, right? He's gonna go up and he's gonna immediately jump up in healing hands as much
Yeah.
as he can. He's
you're
gonna
able
heal
to
him.
you're able to stabilize him. He will not be like losing any health.
Yeah,
He's like
that's fine.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of HP.
I can probably
Builds-
only get so much of that with the tree in me.
Yeah, I would
So-
say.
And then
you
I'm
get half
gonna
of it.
go to the base. Majin's gonna go to the base of the tree and just start punching it.
Ow!
That's
Ow!
The base of the tree is behind him. like,
Embedded
Yeah,
in
whenever
the, in the
whenever I
cliff.
think I can like sever that we can start
Yeah.
working on it, Majin's just gonna start trying to do that.
So,
So-
Well, I can get him down from there, but he's going to take a bit of a tumble.
we'll say this circle right here is Secundus. This is the not right there because that's gonna be oh shit, I made a dick. This is the the long line is the tree, the big ball is Secundus, and like this is the wall behind him. It has impaled him into the wall.
So I have like an idea. Like I have a scimitar. What makes the most sense between like Burning Hands and Scorching Ray to like heat the scimitar to be able to like cut the tree from behind him?
It would need to be very, very hot. I think.
I guess whatever I would do would melt my scimitar. So I guess that doesn't make sense. I didn't think of that till just now.
When you
It depends on what the tree's made out of. Tempered steel might have a higher melting point.
now that I've got some
Hell.
sense about me through being healed a little bit, can I investigate the log that's impaled me? I'm specifically interested in its construction. Was it rolled and riveted together? Was it forged in one piece?
It was forged in one piece.
No shit. All right.
It was grown in one piece. Like it's a living metal, basically. Like it's as natural as it can be while still being artificial.
All right. I'm gonna. So it's a living metal, huh? So like, I guess I'm gonna put my hands on it and try to connect to it. Have feel for it.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check with advantage because I really like this idea.
I like that our first reaction is to destroy it, and his reaction is to like somewhat become one with it.
Communicate with
Right.
it. Look, guys, I
Become
grew a
one with
penis.
the wood that has penetrated you.
So I would say this works because when the tree impaled you, it also hit some of the moss,
Yeah.
and you were able to like.
I'm gonna
connect not only
ask
to
it to let me
tree.
pass through it.
So it doesn't like turn to liquid and let you like
Yeah.
fall,
Some
but it does,
T1000 stuff.
yeah. You feel the tree become more malleable. So any strength checks that you guys make or anything like that would make it easier to.
Does it glow or anything? Or
It doesn't glow. Or it does like the.
so maybe where you
The
see my
quote-unquote-
hands touching it, it kind of pushes in a little bit so that people can see
Yeah,
that.
you guys can definitely see that like he is able to like push the tree now. Like he's able to move it. Like when he grips it hard enough, it like. Whereas before it was like strong and like firm like an oak.
Yeah.
It almost like.
Zenvan.
Yeah, it now feels more like sequoia-ish. Like you put your hand on it, it's kind of like spongy to the feel.
Cool.
Is the cliff made out of regular stone and dirt, or is it also some sort of strange metal construct?
It is also a strange metal construct, but you with a 17 can tell that whatever they've done to create this uses like some of the I don't know, magical word for like DNA of this rock is like this metallic stone is also made up of regular stone.
It's
Like,
essence.
they're combining the things like magically to make this.
Well, I'm gonna try something here. Don't know if it's gonna work. Might blow everything up, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm going to cast Mold Earth on the part of the cliff that's holding the tree in, and just try to. Since it's 50%, maybe it turns to sludge and he kind of just oozes down.
It does. Whereas the tree did not turn into a liquid, this behind him turns into like a not quite as liquid as the T1000 or like mercury, but it does slowly start sloughing off behind him.
Like Gak. You guys remember Gak?
Yeah, like that.
That's awesome.
Like the old school Nickelodeon slime.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you bring like
gooey. He is able to break free, still injured.
I'm gonna be sliding down 15 feet, I assume, and then
Yeah, immediately you start like slipping, like the earth behind you molded and has become soft, so it kind of like guides you down. You don't fall immediately straight down 15
okay.
Majin catches him.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Little
make a
4 foot,
strength
little
saving
4 foot.
throw.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, squish.
Yeah.
My
Also,
plus 0 to strength.
James, roll a weight check with the top with like multiplied by the weight of the sun. Yeah, you are able to like slide down. You feel yourself connected to like this tree, and you feel yourself connected to this like the forest around you. You can feel the things living in it, and as you guys see him slide down and the tree like fall, there is a hole like through him where this tree impaled him, and you can see
Is he
that
still leaking?
very much, almost faster now. He's not. You've healed him and stabilized him, so he's not like taking more damage. But he is. You can see.
I don't think normal healing will fix this.
The
Can we get him into the pocket dimension to have the
That's what I was just
machines to fix him?
Smart boys. You guys do see. It's that same like white liquid that was leaking out of him, that bright light glowing liquid, and it is like losing its glow as more of it leaks out of him.
Who has the pocket dimension? Is it Toby? Right
Toby
now?
does. Toby does right now, but we can magical pockets that.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So, where somebody else has it.
Excuse me. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll open it up and say, get in.
You're able to move in. Again, it's probably only been like 10 minutes since you guys are in here last. So
I've got my arm around Sequindus, like we're running into the ER together. But he's 13 feet tall and I'm 4 feet tall. So like, I got you.
You got your arm around my knee.
Like the movie Twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would make the perfect version of the Danny DeVito fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Yeah.
That'd be so good. I've got you, buddy. I've got you. Wait, is Majin just the Danny DeVito of this group? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the Frank. You're the like.
Gotta get weird
I'm
with
the
it.
trash man.
Yeah.
I eat garbage. I'm the trash man.
The absolute goblin human being.
Oh my god, Majin's just the Danny DeVito of this group.
Oh right, the gang.
No, dude, go cut
The gang.
Alright, yeah,
robot.
I'll bring him into the pocket dimension and be like, fix it,
Who gave it to you?
Yeah, you immediately like. You're able to like escort him in. Wilgie is like. How tall is Majin?
Somewhere between 4 feet and 4.5 feet. Somewhere.
Yeah, so Wilgie's like similar in height, maybe a few inches shorter, but he like grabs the other side and like guides him over to a table.
How? Like,
Chicken
but-
balls.
I don't understand, like, because I'm probably bent over at the waist, like dragging my
Yeah.
head on the ground. Like,
Yeah,
Sequindus is like, I've got it, guys. I'm okay.
yeah,
Like,
you're
we got
you
you.
can walk.
okay.
Like you're not like limp. You're able to walk in yourself. It's just I think Majin.
You guys are actually making this more difficult on me. No, we got you. We got you.
Did the crow come, or did the raven come with me, or?
It did. It as like they flew in, or they like flew in behind you.
Okay.
And Wilgie, like, you're on the table. He like pulls over like a ladder from the library, so you can like actually look, like, climb up and look inside your chest cavity.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna assume it's gonna take some time. So like this portal, this dimension can move while I'm in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are able to move while you're in
When
here.
you guys get in there.
He looks. I need to make An investigation check.
For reference, I have the pocket dimension. I opened it up. I brought in Secundus, but I would assume Lefty now has it because he's closest to us.
Got it. That's fine.
So on the outside, he's holding it while Secundus and I are in the pocket dimension.
So Secundus is laying on this table. He's gonna. I got that that bottomless bag thing, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I'm laying on this table. I'm gonna roll my head over to Majin, and I'm gonna say, "You have any of those pastries?"
You know what, Secundus? I'm actually fresh out. At last. I'm joking. I've got a million cupcakes. I produced 12 cupcakes.
All right, and Secundus will take these little things in his hand, and then you'll see Secundus's mouth, his faceplate rips open into like just jagged tear right over his mouth, and opens up, and he actually puts the cupcakes in his mouth and down into the bottomless bag, like actually like whole hand, and then and he'll take it on and be like, "Yum, this is as good as you made it out to be." He'll probably just pass out
This
there.
is yeah. Have all the cupcakes you need, sweet prince.
So luckily, I just rolled a d20 to see how good or how familiar Wilgie was with Warforged anatomy, and it turns out that he is quite skilled, as he rolled an 18.
Huh? You did, dude.
He looks at
I did. I like that, but
called
When you were doing the cupcakes, I was thinking about it. I pictured it in my head exactly like the end of Logan when he's like, "So this is what it feels like."
yeah, exactly.
These cupcakes are actually really good.
Yum.
He
beautiful.
begins. I think you catch the ass end of this, Secundus, before you pass out. I can't remember what we said they were called, but he oh, that's right. The he mentions that you whatever hit you like in the chassis that would hold your like star steel.
Hmm.
Which would it would maybe trigger the the thought that like that is what you ripped out of the other Warforged.
Okay.
That white stuff that was leaking out of him, is that on the ground there?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna try to scoop that onto my shield and just pass it on through to the pocket dimension.
He's like Wilgie takes it and he's like, okay, great. We need all of this that we can get.
I can pull the. I assume that it's in my bag or something.
It is in your bag, I believe.
I'll pull it out. You're like, I do not like this. It. I have a bad feeling from it. And I'll hand it to him.
That sounded awesome. You got like Robody right there at the end.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. He takes it and he goes, "This is exactly what we needed to save your life." And he begins to do like essentially open heart surgery on this Warforged, on your guys' Warforged friend, and this, this is going to change things a bit narratively for Secundus as a character, because you have essentially all the memories of your like Secundus, but you now also have the memories of a another Warforged
Oh, boy.
embedded like in you.
It's like the
Uh,
Avatar.
You know that the other Warforged was his name was, and I will send you this information. His name is
Okay.
Ferris Vane. He was like had the classification of a Hollow Knight, which is what the War Machines were called.
Oh.
In the before 4 time.
Hmm.
So
So he's eaten the apple of knowledge.
more like he's basically like he has not only his like he is now 2 people at the same time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not a good thing.
Damn.
It's like basically I just
Schizophrenia.
I just now realized that I basically stole the story from Cyberpunk 2077 and gave you a Johnny
Oh.
Silverhand.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Keanu Reeves is in his brain.
No, no.
Keanu.
Or like
If it could only be that cool. This was like a.
I'll work on my Keanu impression.
or like a Hulk or like a Jekyll and Hyde sort of thing.
Yeah,
be, yeah.
essentially a Jekyll and Hyde sort of situation. Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
So this will give you his kind of gives you access to some of his stuff.
Okay.
He was at one point in time a vanguard for the Skyward Council, which is the direct like protectors of the gods, which is like the highest rank that somebody of the Hollow Knight could have.
How far he's fallen into a.
Yes. You can see if you scrub through like you're able to like scrub through his memories basically as if you were watching a YouTube video, kind of.
So I imagine like as I'm being worked on and I'm passed out, I'm like going through some sort of
You're
psychological.
getting these like you're getting like these
flashes.
flashes of like his life. The name Malgorth comes up a lot. It also is directly connected to bring up my Google Doc. It is connected to one of the gods known as Etherion, who is a god who this god died to he was one of the original 13 gods, but then died. That's why there's only 12 gods now. He sacrificed himself. Or no, that's not Ethereum. It's Equinox is the guy's name. He was like the god of balance and keeping everything even. He very much believed that all living creatures should be able to attain the level of godhood, which was a very controversial thing amongst the other gods.
Got to keep that power, not share it. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So he died. The circumstances of his death were never publicly announced. There are some people who believe that he was betrayed by the other gods, and then there are some people who believe that he died fighting this being known as Malgorth.
And so this lore is kind of like I'm watching this lore.
Yeah, you're
from
watching
the perspective of of his indoctrination and stuff and the things that he studied and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah, so basically the forced indoctrination of Ferris Vane, becoming what they imprinted him with.
Yeah.
Essentially. You do see go ahead.
So I assume I might start developing urges or hatred for I we'll have to talk more about how he ended up in the arena and stuff and what this being's goals were or are now and how they're going to be conflicting potentially or directing Secundus. So interesting.
I would say it takes inside the Pocket Workshop about 2 weeks or so for you to be like fully healed, like back up to your regular self. So it's probably like 20 minutes outside. That's probably like 30 minutes outside of the pocket work.
I imagine at some point I'm able to like stand up and
Yeah.
like because
for you to be fully healed, it would take 2 weeks of you in the pocket workshop.
because I am too a blacksmith and a
I forgot
warforged
about
and
that. That
tinkering
would
and
actually
stuff
cut
and
down
in
the time.
tinkering and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I would probably be interested in the projects that he's working on and
Yeah, you know that he's the item, he's like the thing that he is working on to help you guys in this fight at the end of the like with to reverse the spells happening with the crystals is like it's like an arcane cage basically that would go around the largest crystal and then sap all the magic from it and the other crystals at the same time.
yeah, I think I'd probably work on that. And something that I would do is take a small drop of the star steel that was in me, I guess now mixed and
Yeah.
weird, and try to imbue that into the device. I'd probably do some like Arcana and stuff and some.
Yeah, I would say make 3 Arcana checks. You can make them with advantage because Will G will be helping you. Fuck, okay.
Yeah, brother.
Jesus Christ. And see, maybe having this guy be a part of you is a good thing. You guys, you finished the project. So you guys will have it.
I am a cleric of the
for
forge,
the-
so hopefully I've got.
Yeah, he is also a forge cleric. He is. You guys will have that for the big fight, or to like do the thing that you need to do with the crystal and fight the guys. You know how to work it. You know that there will. You are connected to this device. Like it will one not work without you now, but it will also give you more control over what it is doing when it is attached to the crystal.
Do you think that we'll level after, like, because I imagine pulling this guy inside of me might be a good indication of a
you
level
guys
I take. I'll take a level in
Yeah.
something that reflects
Yeah, you
what
guys
he was.
are. That's why I asked earlier when the last time you guys leveled up
Okay.
was. I was thinking you guys will level up at this at the end of this session. That being said, I think if this is a good narrative spot to stop. But if you guys want, I have a small combat encounter to be ran as well.
I can stay inside the dimension healing while they do a combat. I'm not hurt by that. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
How small? I do have to leave at 11. You get my.
I don't know that we would be done by 11. It is. It's basically you guys would be fighting something while Secundus is in the.
Okay.
it will be less
I
time
mean-
that I have to take.
If we want, we can start it. And, like you can finish my moves if you want.
You can finish him off.
Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting so many years.
You finally said it. I'm moving to Florida.
Finally, it's happening for me.
Everything I needed.
I'm leaving my family and my wife and child, coming to you.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm down to clown. Let's fight something.
as Secundus is in the pocket workshop healing, I'm going to move his character off to the side.
I just jump out. I just jump out of the dimension and go, "Hey guys, just checking in here." Whoa!
This is it's funny. It's like
You jump out into some massive creature surrounding your party.
That's funny.
I think the group is cut in half. I'm like, oh god.
It's like a 3-move TPK.
There are swarms of mechanical spiders. That's what you guys were hearing moving in large mass.
I thought it was going to be squirrels.
I couldn't find a swirl
token.
creature card that would have been like fun to fight.
Where's my fireball beads?
They're in your butt.
Yeah.
Your anal beads. My fireball anal beads. Don't store them in there. Good God.
You must combine your fireball anal beads with my cock ring of Garmin to create the ultimate weapon.
All right,
Let me just grab them real quick.
this party became something.
I'll grab mine real quick.
Lefke's in a gimp suit.
It's
Always was.
We just now noticed he unzips his mouth every time. I've been ready the whole time.
It's about damn time.
I thought you all was cool.
We all hanging out or what?
Yeah, this works.
I ain't never seen a dog dick that big before. Come here, Tobias.
And leading them are two larger spiders.
God damn it.
Hope nobody has arachnophobia.
Only a little.
I also don't like spiders.
That would be weird if like one of the characters actually had a character flaw of scared of spiders. Oh no.
Shadowheart, afraid of wolves.
Oh yeah.
Although
grab-
I don't think
grab
that
beverage.
ever came up mechanically.
There was?
No, she would suffer. There was a chance for her to suffer fear whenever you were fighting the gnolls in Act 1.
Mm.
Hmm.
You guys are able to. That's fine. They're just health. So I will do that. There we go.
I guess we roll initiative.
Yeah, boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whoa. 9.
Top combat state.
Ooh,
Dude, it literally was on 1 for a second and then just.
or 18. Dude.
I got a nat 1.
Oof. Not that.
Brutal.
Not that time you rolled low on
Jesus.
initiative.
I rolled a 2 and that's total 4.
Give me 1 second. Update.
In this case, I really do come out of the pocket bench and be like, hey guys, what's going on? Whoa! Wait a minute.
Preston, what did you say you rolled?
18.
Got it.
Are the large spiders, are they mechanical as well, or are they just spiders?
They are mechanical as well.
Okay.
What did you roll? Dylan, 17?
No, I rolled a 9.
No. Next time, just lie.
Just not that kind of guy. I've heard that multiple times from the owner of my store. He'd be like, "Did this happen?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." He's like, "You 100% could have just like walked through that."
Right.
Like, and I was like, "I'm not that person.
I did it.
Just 100% not that person."
For me, I base it judged on whether or not I think the person makes more money than me. Because if somebody makes more money than me, then I'm 100% okay with lying to them.
Fair.
But
Outside of, like,
the
owner
owner,
relationships and stuff like that.
but the owner and I are on the same page with me becoming an owner, so I'm 100% honest with him all the time.
Got it. That makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. I'm going to change up the music. This is something a little bit more upbeat. I do like that playlist, though.
Oh. We are in combat.
Yes, we are.
Boom. Boom, sir.
Oh God, where'd this big one come from? Oh no. That one's gross as fuck, dude.
Yeah, they're gross. The big ones
man.
are gross.
Dude, there's one like right next to me.
You guys are able to move yourself wherever the Pocket Workshop would have been, or you guys probably would have left, like, gotten out of it already. So if you guys want, you can move yourselves around the map. But the spiders are where they are. Like
I'm good where I'm at. Some distance.
Yeah, I don't imagine I would have seen the need to move while we were doing the pocket workshop thing. So right where I am.
Yeah.
We can try this.
I could kill some spikers.
Gonna pee.
Yeah,
That's
you guys
a
want to
good
do a
idea.
fire break, go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna grab a snack.
Yeah.
Damn it. Drunk Swarm. Oh, Pensive Swarm, Menacing Swarm. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're a little lit. So what?
Yes, so my baby.
Two drunks don't make a right.
I won a debate once in high school because it was like, what was it? It was utilitarianism versus I forget the other one. But the other person, their like last argument was two wrongs don't make a right, and I pulled out a line from the Weekenders, which was uh two wrongs don't make a right, or no, one wrong doesn't make a right either, but at least two wrongs will make me feel better. And it was like mic drop, and I won the debate.
Oh, Artificer isn't part of the new core rules. They just forgot class. That's kind of crazy.
Oh, really?
They're adding it afterwards.
Are they? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've already
Kinda
announced.
shocking. That's good.
That's what
Think
they
about
always
making
do
a
every
back-
time.
Thinking about making a backup Artificer character, so I was looking into it and then looked at the core rules and was like, oh, all right. Well,
Boo. Why?
Because that makes me have to adapt my fucking DMing style to accommodate an artificer and their fuck shit.
I'm an
I
artificer.
know nothing. I know nothing. Yeah, I know nothing about artificers. Yeah, I don't know how they work.
I'm gonna be.
I
a
feel like
level.
Tyler's the kind of artificer that is going to make a bunch of bombs and
Bunch of
guns.
broke shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like almost like a holy game master.
No, I think if I were to like if Majin were to die, I have two backup characters I have in mind, and it's just a wizard or a barbarian.
It seems really
One or
hard
the
to
other.
die. Being going through death saves alone in the middle forest was as close. Was very close. But
Yeah.
whenever you have like party members around you and stuff, it doesn't seem to. It's very hard to die
It's
unless you really want.
Difficult to die, especially when you have a DM that doesn't want to kill you.
I will say, yeah, that's true. But my fear with Majin is that he is very strong but very weak. He is a glass cannon, like definition of glass cannon. So it could happen. Hence why I started using false life on myself every session, just in case.
It could happen right now.
Not against spiders. We have spiders in the abyss, and they're much bigger and fiercer than this, and we can eat them after. These are false spiders.
But these are metal spiders.
These are stupid spiders.
I agree.
They have no instinct, no feelings, no empathy, no organic material. They are stupid.
No goo in them.
No goo in them.
Ain't no goo.
No goo in them.
God's made goo for a reason.
Ain't no use for these things. Ain't got the goo in them.
You know, Lefty, you're all right. You're all right.
You don't know. There might be goo in there. I had goo in me.
Yeah, everybody's
Let's break 'em open.
everybody's got a
Crack 'em
little goo
open.
in 'em.
They're probably
them
working
open
on
and
some
find
sort of
that goo.
hydraulic system.
Go crack them goddamn things open.
Yeah, might sound like more like a crab than a spider.
One thing lefties had to deal with before, it's crabs.
Yeah.
Being a druid, I just made peace with him.
All life is sacred, right?
Everybody's got a little goo.
Okay. Majin, it starts itching, and
Boy.
Yes. So Preston is actually at first.
All right. Let's see. How far? Okay, that's good. I'm going to walk on over here. Do. And then I'm going to attack with my greatsword.
Boy.
I
attack.
Rolled an 8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
Fuck. Okay. I'm going to attack again.
Hey, doing
I got a 15 this time.
Hey, 15 does hit.
Nice.
Hey. You love to see it. And that is a 12 of
12?
slashing damage.
Yeah. Okay. So you were able, you like run over. You don't even like before they even start like telling them to attack you. You're like already stomping some of them as you're swinging your sword and cleaving half of them as they're
damn.
coming at you.
But that's my turn. A lot of attacks.
There we go. Ah, cool. So this big boy's gonna go. 30 feet of movement. He is going to move to right here. He is now like holding on to the wall that you guys kind of like broke before.
Slurping up that sec juice.
He does start. He does use part of his turn to lick up some of the
My creamy
Kukumba
essence.
juice. Yeah. You guys see when he does that,
Oh no.
its ass gets a little bit bigger.
I've also
Hey,
licked
not
up
do
sex
that.
juice. It makes my ass bigger. So
And he is going to make a.
He starts speaking Spanish. Turns into a Latina.
He makes a no, not that. Ass no. He's going to make a bite attack at you, Saku or Lefky.
Just want to kill me.
He's trying to take my goo.
Okay, I am going to assume that a 25 hits.
Bold of you
Yeah,
to
it
make
is.
those assumptions.
I mean, I have to make sure, you know. Alright, damage.
just the idea that goo is a resource and like you have to protect it, and like we're fighting the goo wars, and like people are trying to like you gotta protect your goo.
That's
Goo Wars with Kevin Costner.
did
The goo wars.
that's what men have been doing all their lives, man, protecting their goo.
Is there Goo World? Goo World with Kevin Costner.
Ugh.
I fucked that
Goo
up,
World.
but it's okay.
You are going to take 10 points of poison damage, Lefky. As this thing buries its fangs into you.
Do you have any resistance for being a druid for that shit?
Nope.
Ah,
Nope, not
just
yet.
gonna take that venom.
Yeah, baby. And then now it is this dirty. Oh no, that's you. Yes, the dirty swarm of spiders. They can move not very far. 15, 20. They begin to move down this cliff face. You see another swarm of spiders coming towards you, Rirko. That is the end of his turn. Erebos, it is your turn.
I immediately throw my first fireball bead at this goddamn big ass
Christ.
God, it's finally happening.
motherfucker. Yeah, I'm doing it, guys.
He's
Oh,
popping that
doing
top.
Yeah. Cool. So that is a dexterity saving throw on my part. What is the DC? Do you know?
On fireball?
Dex 15, I think.
That's what I thought. Yep.
I'm gonna double check that.
Doesn't matter. He rolls an 18, so he still takes half the damage.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll roll for damage.
Yep.
Fire damage is 34.
Before. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's
17?
a lot of damage. So half damage is 17, yeah. That's still a hefty fucking chunk.
Yeah.
He's
It's
got
a-
6
it's-
more of those too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
96. So the first speed is at a 4th level spell, and then the next one is at a 5th level spell, which is 10d6, and it goes on and on.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you throw that, and immediately, like, it's almost like you've been playing baseball your entire life, as you like line drive this like magical anal bead of fire onto this spider, and immediately like you throw it, and then halfway through it like engulfs in flame, and then hits the spider.
I just imagine him
Oh,
doing
yeah.
like the
Sometimes
Ace
strip-
Ventura move where he bends over and looks between his legs and shoots out of his ass.
I was gonna say sometimes strippers have that trick where they can pop ping pong balls out of
boy.
their vagina.
That's exactly what he does. All right. Anything else you want to do? Since
Spider takes
Um,
full round of shame as an action.
No, I think actually my positioning is pretty good. I'm gonna stay put
Cool.
and end my turn there.
you are in a part of the water that is like probably knee high, would be considered difficult terrain were you to like try to move around in it, but you were like you can go to the right and go deeper into the water, or go to the left and get out of the water.
I think I'm going to stay put.
Good call.
I'm okay with the difficult terrain.
All right. Secundus, it is your turn. You are able to see through the door.
I'm just
Let's
eating
see.
popcorn.
You can shoot things through the door.
Wow. Oh, the door's still open?
Nice.
Yes, they did not close it. It was Majin like opened the door and immediate combat was happening.
Why won't my
So he
spells show up anymore,
did not-
like on the spell book thing? What did I do?
What do you mean?
So on the spell book, you can
Yeah.
like all my spells
I
are
can see, yeah.
collapsed.
You just click on them and it will expand them.
No, I mean like I can't even see the list of them.
Oh, weird.
Oh, here we go. For some reason, whenever them being the tabs, like action bonus, reaction
Oh.
stuff, whenever those are highlighted, it means it's off. All right. I'm actually just gonna bless these guys.
Cool. Sounds Gorb. Bless. Oh, not that. Whenever it's like an attack roll or saving throw, you guys can add a 1d4 to attacks and saves.
That's just
Right.
the. I think that's really just gonna be the action I can do. It like bless isn't a bonus action or anything, so
Coral beans.
Just I was thinking of the word bless and I thought of the sign bless this mess, but then I thought if you went over to Lefty's house, it'd say bless
bonus action.
bless this goo.
Bless this goo.
Bless this goo.
Bless this goo.
Cool.
After my goo.
bless you.
Sanctuary. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary as a bonus action on Lefty. I saw
Oh,
him
hell
take
yeah.
a big old fucking bite from a spider,
you
right?
did. Yeah.
Refresh my memory. What's Sanctuary do?
You ward a
cannot
creature
be
within
attacked.
range against attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yup.
And if he fails, he must choose a new target.
Yup.
But I gotta skedaddle, so
Cool.
All right,
Sounds
Scat
like
Man.
you
You
will
guys.
just continue
Yeah,
killing
have a good night,
spiders.
man.
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, that's fine.
Got it, man.
But see you guys.
Later, man.
Peace out.
Good.
All right, it is now. Is that the end of your turn, Secundos?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It is now the passionate sword spider's turn. He is on fire. His first instinct is to run into the water to put himself out, which actually happens to put him closer to the guy who lit him on fire.
How deep is that water? He's a metal spider. I assume he can't swim.
Yes, it is the water where they are standing right now. I would say in the middle is 10 feet. He is able to dig his feet in. He's considered large,
Okay.
so the water doesn't exactly push him out of the way. It is difficult to get to him where he is now, though. And he is going to make a bite attack.
Shoot some web.
Does a 12 hit you? Earbus?
No.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Ooh, good thing he's got a second. He's got a multi attack. So
No, he
is
doesn't.
going- yes, he does.
No, he
I'll
doesn't. I don't
Disagree.
believe you.
He's
Cheating.
going to bite again. Does a 13 hit?
No, it actually doesn't.
Fuck my ass, man.
Dude.
He takes 2 attacks at you, but the force of the water itself, like, kind of prevents him from like getting purchase on you. Left key, is now your turn.
All right. I would like to turn into a giant elk.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Fair enough. That's a total normal thing.
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah.
what you can do.
I have so many things with elks on them. I love that.
Mm,
Actually,
Big fan of elks.
I like elks, dude. They're
Hey,
so
bud,
they're so
super cool.
majestic. Yeah.
Why don't you go
Baratheon.
jerk off to your fucking furry content? Fucking dude over here. He jerks off to
Bird content? Is that what you're saying? Bird content?
No, furry content.
Mm,
Sorry, my mic was
Fair enough.
shifted in the wrong direction. All right, so let me go ahead and make a duplicate of this. And I'm going
Shot
to
glass with
do
a stag on it from Scotland. Is a stag and an elk kind of the same thing?
stag is I think
Like
like
a
a stag
deer.
is like yeah.
Yeah, I feel like all three are just like deer.
They're all part of the same like family.
Yeah.
Elk are pretty large, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a stag is a male deer.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Buck?
No, a buck
Alright.
too. Yeah.
Tin Buck to you.
Frank, you should be able to move this elk token.
That
And if you
is that fucking is that thing really that big? That elk?
Yep, he's
Yep.
a giant elk.
Good
Yeah.
fucking
Elks
lord.
are huge.
Yeah, and he's a giant one. If you double click the token, I don't know if it'll work for you, but it should open it up like a character sheet.
Yeah, it
To
did.
be able to.
In Canada, we call it a caribou. You're
Yeah.
a big caribou.
Oh.
You should now be able to make attacks and whatnot off of that sheet. If it doesn't let you,
Okay.
let me know.
That makes sense. A caribou. Yeah.
Caribou.
Just a big ass deer. That's
Are
what
you a
it
moon
is.
druid, Frank?
Yep.
Cool.
The most broke ass druid there is.
Moon druid's so good. You have 2 actions: hooves or ram.
No, as soon as you attack,
Ram everything.
my sanctuary ends on you. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that other spider's within 20 feet of me, isn't it?
I believe so.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna do hooves.
Hooves.
Where are the attacks?
Under actions, all the way to the left-hand side. On the sheet itself, I will. There
He
you
has
go.
to move, right, to do that.
Hooves.
Nope.
Yeah, that is a melee.
If I was charging, I would have to move, but hooves, I can just kind of rear up and smack him in the face.
On the big spider?
Yeah, the one that
Oh.
bit me.
I thought you were doing the small spider.
Yeah. No. 18 does hit him, believe it or not. So, cool beans.
Yo, look at that.
Fucking hell. You like are able to rear up and hit this spider with your hooves. You kind of like pin it, like smash it into the wall a little bit, and you see some of that white goo that it was sucking up leak out of its web hole.
Oh god.
In a haunting elk voice, you hear something that almost sounds like goo.
Echoes through the forest. The
So now I
sap is
have to-
rising.
I have to create a secret 14th god to of goo.
Out of goo.
The secret god
The
of goo.
goober.
He's a fey god.
What is it? Corey says, Frank. Here comes the goo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here
Demon
comes the
T2
goo.
Secret of the Goose.
Secret of the goo.
Here comes the goo. Ready or not? How you like me now?
Is that
Goo,
the
here
end
comes
of
the
your
goo.
turn, Frank?
Yeah, I think so. I don't really want to move, and I don't think elks have many other options.
They don't. They have two options. 5, 10, 15, 20. These guys are small. They can actually occupy the same space. You go 5, 10, 15, 20. You get right here next to.
Skitter, skitter,
Majin.
skitter.
And they're going to make an attack.
Can they shoot web and stuff too?
Yeah, it's actually the big ones can. The little ones cannot. There's a
Just
reason
like
they
a spool of fishing line.
Yeah.
Coming out of a metal spider, yeah.
Tyler, does an 18 hit you?
It does, but do I want it to? I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. 18 minutes.
Is it? 1 second. Cool. All right, attack normal. You take 4 fucking damage. That's it.
I mean,
He rolled a nat 1 on his damage.
Ouch.
So.
I'm down with that.
That's his though. So that's the end of his turn. Then these spiders go.
Goo, here comes the goo. Ready?
Grrr.
How you like me now? Goo, here comes the goo.
Did you not?
Ready or not?
Just imagine like Frank's
Oh my
giant
God.
elk is just bobbing its antlers around with that in its head,
Yeah.
making those
Yeah,
awful
the-
sounds.
The noise that it makes actually reverberates through like the metal trees. And it's very loud, almost like a debilitating loud, but not quite enough for you guys to need to make a Constitution save. So now it's this guy's turn. He's gonna go 5.
Frank, I know that says elk bugle now, but when I first saw it, I was like, elk bulge. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, seeing what you want to see.
The elk bulge does not go away whenever he turns back into Lefty.
He keeps the penis of whatever animal he last shifted into.
Yeah, it's a curse. He got his druidic powers through a curse.
Same way I got the crabs.
He is going to make a bite attack at. Oh wait, he can't bite Secundus, so never mind. He's going to take a bite at the giant elk.
I remember at the hunting camp, Dad would have the 2 antlers that we would like.
Rack together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rack
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was always fun.
I believe you have an elk AC of 14, so this is
Yep.
going to hit you.
If only you weren't the size of a broadside of a barn.
He just bites you for 10 damage. 10 little bite damage. Piercing damage. Folks don't have. Okay.
Oh wait. Did the elk just take my normal health?
Looks like it. What was it supposed to have?
So the sheet I have pulled up is 42. Is the average hit points for a giant elk?
Okay. 45 would have been what you have, so we can just say that it's 45.
All right, and he dealt 10 damage.
Yep. So
Well, we don't need to change anything.
Nope. Wunderbar.
Not even sure why it matters, Frank. As soon as you change out of that thing, you get all your health back.
Yeah, you fucking
Yeah.
knob. You created your own health pool. One of you I can't hit, the other one I can't kill. All right. Now it is the drunk swarm of spiders. Everything they do, it's actually just one spider at this point, and he is going to bite at Ryurko, who is not here to defend himself.
Don't forget that you all have bless when you make an
Yes, you
attack
do.
roll.
Or saving throw.
Or saving.
Yeah, he's just going to take 6 damage. That's fine. And then it is now your turn, Majin.
Well. Okay, I'm going to bonus action Blade Song.
Cool.
Get that going. My channel, what do I call it? My whatever.
Necrosis.
Excuse me. Abyssal Surge, that's what I call it. I'm going to Abyssal Surge. And then I'm going to also cast a third level spell on myself called Haste.
Yeah. Makes you fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy. Yeah, so +2 bonus to armor class, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and an additional action on turns. So can I make a quick acrobatics check to jump over this spider that's in front of me?
You will.
I want to move to here, basically.
You will take an attack of
I
opportunity.
mean, if I just move around it like that.
If you don't move out of within 5 feet of it, you're fine.
You can't move through a
Yeah, that's
threatened
fine. Yeah, I'll just
square.
one-
Yeah, but you
like
can't
you
move
can a
through
friendly
its
square.
space. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, or sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I just moved 20 feet around
But
the spider.
that does take you out of combat for like an attack of opportunity. You go around the spider. You see,
Or the big guy?
yeah, like because you go behind the little spider, right?
Yeah. If you're going. Wait, give me a second. Oh, yeah, because the swarm spiders is considered medium, same size as you. So you can't move through its occupied space. You have to go, like.
That's fine. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's okay.
You have to go.
In that case, I'll make a hit on the little guy there. I'll make an attack, and I'm gonna make it a no. I'm just gonna make an attack. I don't think I can cast cantrips.
No.
Right, yeah.
Not if you just casting the spell.
Yeah. So yeah, bonus action, extra action. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna make my first attack on the little guy.
You can also
Or
attack
an
the big
eight.
guy.
I'm gonna go for the little guy.
Sounds good.
For 18.
18 hits.
You just like
And,
fucking drop kicking him out of your way. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like essentially,
Basically-
these small spiders are like maybe the size of your like fist. Like they're like tarantula sized.
The size of Majin's fist, or
Yeah, like the size of like the average adult male fist.
Was it 1d6?
But each
1d4,
swarm has like 5 to 10.
oh, that token is a swarm
Oh,
of
I rolled
spiders.
terribly.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
they're
okay,
swarms of
11,
spiders.
12, 13. So I do 13 damage to the first one
Okay.
on the first attack. That's a terrible roll.
You kill about 2/3 of them with like.
excuse me, 13 damage is not terrible. Thank you. Some of us
No,
are
it's
some of us are
quite good,
average. That's
actually.
perfectly
sorry.
average.
Sorry for Majin. It's terrible. I'll make a second attack on the swarm beside me
Got it.
for a 14.
14 hits.
Also terrible. Jeez Louise.
God.
This is much better.
I've never seen somebody make 3 attacks and like I hit for 13.
Only two,
Bullshit.
Only two. 5, 9 plus 2 is 11
That's
plus 6 is 17.
Yeah. So you like stomp on these like spiders, killing them.
What?
Um.
Can instead can he juggernaut through them, killing them, and arrive on the other side of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
You can do that.
Technically, now I can make my movement.
Boom. Yeah. So that swarm of spiders instead. You also see that they have the same like light bright liquid that was leaking out of Secundus, like is in that pile.
Okay, interesting. Sorry, so there's a pile of dead things, and they have bright white liquid.
Same like blood liquid that was leaking out of.
They got Secundus sauce
Secundus,
coming out of them.
yeah.
Can I?
Do we
In that case,
is there any check to like clock that? Like, does somebody want to start guzzling that into the
Goo?
The portal
into the portal? Yeah.
could be handy.
I was gonna say I have a water skin. Can I object interaction to like?
That's an action though. I mean,
Yeah, that would be. I would
Yeah.
say that would require an action.
Okay, no worries then.
Secundus, everything that is going on like outside of like the doorway is going super fast.
Wouldn't it be going super slow?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. Because it's going super fast inside the
Yeah,
portal.
like
Okay.
you guys see Secundus move. Actually, Secundus, I think you should probably get 2 actions per round because of that.
All right.
So we'll have you take another one after Majin. But just because you were seeing everything they're doing, moving super, super slow, like slow motion, so you could line up shots and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just have my turn there. That's fine.
Cool. I'm going to. Can I add a second Secundus to Battlefield?
Secundus.
I can add a second Secundus. Does it also get
Isimagi.
combat state though? You're at 7. Ah, it does. Cool. James, roll a second initiative.
Second of the 10 magicals.
9. Cool. You will take your second turn after Lefkey takes his turn. So you can go ahead and make one, like do an extra round of turns right now, just so we're on
Okay.
everything's
Um,
on. Yeah.
So can I perceive or can I feel or perceive that this life essence is, I don't know,
Important?
just present out there, or?
Yeah, you could sense it. Like you, as these spiders are killed, you can feel like the life essence of the forest itself changing.
Changing bad or good?
Balancing. Like it is now realizing, okay, these predators are now dead. I need to create something else to bring it back. So it's trying its best.
So
like
it's going out of balance.
Them.
Something.
Yes, yeah. And you can feel the forest itself like trying to adapt to that. Because you are still connected to it.
Shit, that's confusing.
One of us becomes evil.
Because I was gonna try to do some RP stuff where like I cast Shatter and I maybe try to call that essence into the portal.
Yeah, you could do that.
All right. I'm gonna cast a 2nd level spell here, and wherever the biggest concentration is, which I assume is gonna be Big Spider.
Right where you were, yeah. So, yeah.
Sorry, Majin. Hey.
You can take it.
And I'm gonna call that stuff towards me.
Got it. DC 12 Constitution saving throw, Tyler.
Con. Oh boy, no, definitely not.
Well, the spider also doesn't make it. So.
Rolling terrible in this session. This is crazy.
Yeah.
I
On
believe
the 2 on that one.
They both take 17 points of damage and are pushed 10 feet, right?
Yeah. And that spider's up on a wall, so I assume he might fall, or?
Yeah, he's like, he gets pushed into the wall. Like, that's really what does the damage to him.
I'm trying to pull that fluvial essence towards
Yeah,
me.
and the goo does move towards you. Like it does
Bring me the goo.
like almost like a Spider-Man
We
like
struck
symbiote,
you,
Oh,
shoots
yeah.
towards you.
boys. We struck you. We'll be rich.
There's goo in them there heels. I am the goo god. Are you not entertained?
A goo baron.
A goo. And then and you said I have 2. I need to cast an extra attack or something.
This is like your second turn for the round.
Okay, all right, good.
There will be goo with Daniel Day-Lewis.
With Daniel Day-Lewis and oddly Danny DeVito. It is-
It's like a dark,
It's
edgy
weird.
twins, right?
Yeah. Mirko's just going to
Twins
attack the
reboot.
spiders that are right in front of him.
Twins reboot. Some exec at Disney just got a fucking raging hard on.
Yeah, he doesn't know why. but-
Yeah, he's like, oh god, why is Arnold Schwarzenegger making me come? And Danny DeVito,
Coming all day, coming all night is fantastic.
get out! My cum is gooing. My goo is coming. Oh,
And that's what it is. He's like, I'm gonna.
I'm gonna goo.
So Ryuko kills the spiders that are directly in front of him.
Yes.
It is now the big mama spider's turn. She is going to.
Is she prone or?
She is knocked prone currently. She's going to spend half of her movement to stand up and shoot her web,
Her goo.
her goo, at the giant elk. Where is
The giant Majin. Got it.
the giant Majin? Yeah. Nope, not that. So for some reason they don't have like a web attack in their thing. So
That's weird. You'd think that'd be kind of high on the list of something to make sure a
yeah,
giant
that'd be
spider
like
has.
the first thing. Yeah.
Like, what do you think we should do for a
Uh,
giant spider? Bite. Anything else? Nah.
Nah, well, it has
Did
another attack. but it's
tarantulas
not
make
big.
webs? Maybe they're thinking
Uh,
Yeah.
that
some
angle.
do.
Yeah.
Some do. Trapdoor spiders are.
That shit's gay, so no.
Yeah, making webs is totally gay.
What are you trying to do? Put your penis in my web hole? Get out of here.
Yeah, get out
Yeah,
of here.
man.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
get out of here.
What's wrong with you, gay boy?
Those webs
My
aren't
goo.
cum.
Then who's it? It
Get away
was.
from my goo hole.
Oh no.
Stay away from my
Oh,
Google.
no, that makes sense because webs are traps, and we all know about
Mm.
traps.
Yeah, it's a honey pot. Uh,
I'll put my honey in his pot.
so he rolls a 19 to roll, like hit you. Actually, I'm not gonna have him roll. I'll have him roll it as a 4-leg attack because he would be trying to grab you. That he can do. So it'll be a different attack. Boom, normal. 14 hits, correct? Yes, because that is your current AC.
Yep.
So he's going to be wrapping you up with his forelegs, and as he is, you feel the sharp penetration from his sword-like legs, as he is a metal spider, for 20 piercing damage.
Stab, stab.
Ouch.
And he is beginning to like spray web on you to like get you to be rep it up.
I don't like how this spider is like so fluidly going between mommy spider and him and his goo.
It's a hermaphrodite spider.
Yeah. Boy.
It's got both boy and girl spider parts.
Explains a lot.
Yeah.
Or efficiency.
It's like certain species of animals or frogs that can change their gender.
Or an aphid. Aphid is hermaphroditic. Just clone itself.
Whatever. That's gonna do that.
Life finds a way.
finds a way.
That's the way.
Yeah, Erebos, you're up. Secundus, you're on deck for your first turn.
Erebos. Son
Oh,
of
he's not.
Erethos.
He's not there. Still hole.
There's a fluctuation in the time stream, and Secundus gets to go.
Sorry. Yeah.
Alright, you're good. You're up.
Yeah. So I cast Bane on
Oh, fuck.
the two big spiders and the one on Rirko.
This
DC
guy, that one is
16?
dead. This one here is still alive. This guy here.
What? This guy's dead?
Yeah, I just have here. Let me mark him dead.
Okay,
Boom.
my bad.
Mirko just killed him, so you're good.
Well, then I do the two big ones, and the one on
The elk.
yeah, Secundus there. And then bonus action, I Misty Step.
Okay.
Up on the hill.
Okay, somebody's been looking at their character. What?
Yeah.
What's the DC? It's a DC what?
16.
What kind of safe?
Wisdom?
Wisdom?
Oh shit.
I think it's wisdom or charisma.
Yeah, I believe
You're
so.
a warlock.
Check.
You're a warlock, so you're good.
Charisma.
Yeah, because you are a warlock. So
Yeah.
wisdom save. Sorry, the DC one more time. 14?
16.
16. Okay. Nope, not that. Shit, I fucking rolled the wrong thing. I fucking asked you that and still rolled a wisdom saving throw. So that's a failure. That's a failure. And
These spiders aren't very charismatic.
they are not, believe it or not.
You're not very charismatic.
Okay, so that is all three of them fail.
Low on Riz, these spiders.
Sweet. So all three get a minus 1d4 on all attacks.
Do you want to roll the 1d4 every time, or do you just want to roll a 1d4 and have that minus it? This will set a precedent for the ruling for the.
I would say every time.
Okay.
Because if I roll bad once, then it's a bad
then
roll
it
every
sucks.
time.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah.
I think I would make it the responsibility of the person being attacked to roll the bane that saves them, because
That's
I don't think it should be you to have to do it every
That
time.
makes sense.
But unless you volunteer.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Either or. That I think both make sense. Yeah. So,
Attacks
Yeah.
and saving throws, I will say. I believe Bane is
Yeah.
attacks and saving throws.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of bless.
Which is great.
Uh,
Where blessed, there Banes. Honestly, perfect combination.
Yeah, pretty stacked. All right, cool, great, wonderful. So that's gonna make something happen. Fuck. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Erebos?
yeah, I end my turn.
Cool. As you like cast that spell, you feel like a familiar, like dark presence, kind of like wrap itself around you to help you cast that magic.
Okay.
See?
Secundus, you're up.
So would you say that I'm kind of being influenced by whatever's happened to me to how into this goo am I?
I would say it's not like calling to you, but it is attracted to you. Like it has no sway over like your emotions or feelings or anything, but the goo feels important.
So I'll give it a low check because I feel like I want to do like a wisdom check to see if
Right.
to see if my next if it influences my next action. So I don't know.
Cool.
Oh boy, that's not good. I think I'd say fuck it. I'm going after the goo. In that spider.
goo.
I'm gonna start burning my high level slots here. Just fucking regardless of my just bam.
Hitting her with the shatter again.
Yeah.
Huh? Fucking hell. 16. She makes a
Constitution saving
Constitution saving throw. Yeah, she makes it. She rolls an 18 that time. She still takes half damage, I believe, right?
Half, yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So
did you read that a crystal made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on saving throws?
Fuck, I didn't read that. Son of a
I didn't
bitch. All right.
And Bane too, so I'm minus D4 as well on this.
Oh yeah. fuck me. All right, it is getting a -3.
Damn, that's a good roll. Disadvantage -3. Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, it fails this time. It rolled an 11, and -3 is fucking 8. So, so it's going to take full fucking damage. This thing is looking pretty fucked up. It is now leaking a lot, and the goo from it immediately like takes itself to Secundus.
All right.
That's so funny. Tyler can attest that very last minute I added Bane.
Good call.
Yeah.
It's a great spell. Alright, so this sword spider, he has reduced movement.
I'm stepping away a minute. I rolled ahead of time.
Yep, you're good. Jesus fuck. It is alright, so that's 5, 10. He's gonna make his way over here to Majin, who he sees in the water, or like on the wall, and start making his way to try and bite you.
Fair enough.
A bite. 11 misses, correct?
Correct.
Alright, and for his second attack, he rolls 13, also misses.
Yes.
And he needs to be minusing a d4. Just drop the d4, so gotta find that one.
How'd you make that noise?
Because I had to reach down under my desk.
Yeah, but it was very like
It was like a
uh.
I had to reach with the bar. I couldn't reach.
How'd you
it
do
down.
that, man? That was weird. You made this whole
I-
session weird. You made the whole session weird now. I don't know, man.
Hey man, yeah, that's
Throw it
what
away.
is, not all the goo.
We're starting it over again.
Playing D&D for 3 years together, I think at this point. I don't know. I feel weird now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
no,
like
it's weird
D&D's a little gay now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Too much
wasn't the-
DEI in here.
Yeah, it wasn't the cum dragon or anything like that.
It wasn't like Tom Dragon.
It's too much diversity. I don't like this.
8 white guys playing D&D. Too much diversity.
Gotta get it out of here. You're wearing a pink hoodie. It's too diverse. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get rid of this pink hat. I'm out of here. My Iron Man shirt.
You're making planes crash. You're
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. Guys, if we stop playing D&D, the terrorist wins.
It's true.
True. It's true.
ladies and gentlemen.
The
Adam.
That's what 9/11. That's what 9/11 was all about. That's what 9/11 was all about.
That's what the war on
the
terror was
Taliban
all
win.
about.
People don't know that D&D headquarters, Wizards of the Coast, was right beside those buildings, so that's what they were really after. But
Terrorist
Maybe.
win.
Twin Towers saved us.
Maybe
Oh,
the
man.
weapons of mass destruction were the friends we made along the way.
Oh, well, I don't like that you just
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's time to duel.
Duel.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Yeah, 8 white guys. It's too much DEI, guys.
Oh boy.
You guys didn't know
Oh,
that
boy.
Will G. Bopplers is a trans bisexual man? Because it wasn't important to his character.
Straight up kidnapped that guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll help you. Yeah, I'll save your friend." Damn, bro.
I mean, he didn't really have anything else going on.
We need to give him a raise, though. We need to really
Yeah.
appreciate that, Will G, for sure.
He was like, my Friday was all cleared up, so.
Yeah, I had nothing going on, guys.
He looks at his calendar and it just says "kill myself," and he's like, "Nah, I've got other things to do now."
just really big. KMS.
Yeah.
How's your Friday look, Will G? He's like, "You know what? I'm free."
It just cleared up, man. Scribbles it out. Well, he knew how to
Oh,
save a life. Meow, 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 meow.
Good old Will G. Good for him, man.
The day before that, it says "take dog to shelter," and then the next day is "kill myself."
It reminds me of like
Saturday. He's like, I gotta get my dog back. Damn.
Yeah,
it reminds me of like Billy Madison when he calls like
yeah.
the
And
guys.
Yeah.
He's like,
crosses his name off the list.
yeah, he's like people to kill.
Yeah, yeah.
Crosses Billy Madison out.
Yeah. I mean, Secundus is also a forge cleric, so maybe he just like takes his name off the list. It just says Secundus whenever he asks him to help.
Yeah.
So it would be, it was his turn. He attacked the elk. It is now the elk's turn.
All right. Well,
You already did your rolls, so you're gonna hit him big, for 29 fucking damage,
Yowza.
which is enough to kill him.
Whoa.
Does it explode into a shower of goo?
It does. It explodes into like a big, cummy goo pile.
Oh, just like ropes of it dangling from my antlers.
Milky
exactly.
ropes.
Yeah, like
Like the end of Ghostbusters when they take out the Stay Puft Man.
yeah, exactly.
And that's a big ass skull.
Hell yeah.
So that's
That's a
dead.
big one. Yeah.
That's the end of your turn. It is now these spiders' turn. They are going to try and attack the elk.
They're gonna finish me off.
You mean your
15
first
hits.
pool of health, right? You know.
Yeah, right. 15 hits for 11 points of damage. Boom. And now it is Secundus' next turn. Majin, you're on deck.
Yeah, resist the urge of goo.
So, yeah,
I'm
you
gonna do a
don't-
more
you don't want the goo.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a more controlled
Gurge.
attack.
Oh, what? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do a more more thoughtful attack instead of like just doing
Going
a
for the
blast area that could hurt my friends. Spellbook. Do I think that magic missile has pretty good range on it.
I think it's 90 feet. Might be more,
Yeah,
actually.
so I can hit this big spider here.
Magic Missile has a range of... why doesn't it say?
Bluh. I don't think it matters. That's a
It
damage
automatically
roll.
hits.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
it's just 4. That's just shitty damage.
Well, a lot of these systems have magic missile bugged. Make sure that you're actually rolling all the rolls that should be
Oh,
happening,
yeah.
because that looks like
Magic
it's a
Missile's
single.
120 feet.
X, how many darts do you
it
get
should
with Magic
be.
Missile?
It's 3 darts, so it's like it's 4 damage. 3
Yeah, but
times.
it only rolled. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can multiply it out, or you can roll each one.
Yeah, you
multiply
can
it
roll
out.
the damage for each one individually, or we can just take.
I'd rather multiply
Uh,
that because that's a 3 on a D4.
Yeah,
so
I mean you're rolling 12 damage.
Yeah, that would probably the better of the max. So 12 damage.
Which one are you shooting at? The big spider?
Yeah, like I imagine my plane of vision. I can't see behind me in this portal, so my plane is going this way.
Yeah,
so-
you can see like directly in front of you.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a lot of damage.
So you fire those off, and as they cross through the portal, they suddenly slow down. You go make a cup of tea, come back,
Yeah,
they still
they're
haven't
put it
hit.
down.
Like the Flash now.
Yeah, if you guys were to look inside of the portal, you see Secundus moving incredibly fast, and like behind him, Wilgie Bopplers is like,
Double timing.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Majin, you are up.
I'm just gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Sounds good.
I believe I'm blessed as well.
Yep.
So roll extra d4 or a 18.
Okay, 18 hits.
I assume. D4 plus 7, D4 plus 6. Oh, actually, plus a D8 too. I'm gonna make this, I guess, like a booming, booming fist, I guess, in this case. It's gonna be 10, 14, 17 plus 6 for 23 damage.
23 damage.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo.
That's still just like middle tier for him too. So yeah.
Bodge is up fucking. No, I rolled really well there.
Yeah.
Wait, 23?
23 damage. Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
How do you want to
How do I wanna
obliterate
do
this
this?
bitch?
You know what? It's so below me. I just want to like punch it once really hard in the gut. You know the Dragon Ball Z where they get that one gut shot, and then
Yeah,
like,
like, it,
oh,
like-
he's so powerful,
yeah,
and
like,
he just like
It shows like just the fist in the guy's stomach and his face. Like, yeah.
And there's a reason why they never show waist
And then I
down,
just wanted
because
to-
their intestines shoot out of their ass.
Yeah.
that's it.
All
So
the
I just
fun
wanted to
comes
just
out.
slowly like with the one punch.
Yeah, you like punch through its goo its goo engine and it dies.
Goo engine?
Goo Engine. Is that the name of somebody's sex tape or somebody's
I
band?
don't.
Both.
I don't like the where we're applying our creativity. It's
I just think
The way we're applying our goo?
it's like Batman with the word bat. You can just put goo in front of anything now.
True.
I'll make my movement. I'll take my second attack.
Cool.
So second attack. I am
Goo man, goo boy, goo girl.
Yeah.
That's wow. That's the exact same roll as 6 and a 2 for 18.
18.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, that hits definitely.
and that's I don't get a D8 on this one, but that's okay. Oh, so bad. 2, a 1, and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 6 for 10 damage.
You still get. You still get a good amount of them. A hefty chunk of the spiders are no more.
And I believe that would end my.
Well, I'm just gonna have Erica move over here and kill some more spiders. 9 does not hit. He'll take his second attack. 18 does hit. Damage. Normal. Quiet, do that. Alright. Okay, that's the end of his turn. It is now. Their turn, so they're just gonna attack you back. Erebos, it's your turn.
Kill. I'm going to back to basics. I'll do Eldritch Blast. I have 2 total beams, so I'm gonna do one of each. One on each.
Come out, start play, and I come out blasting.
So I roll 26 to hit on, let's say, the one on Rirko.
Hey, cool. That one big hits.
Okay. Well. Force damage 15.
Yeah,
that's
that kills it.
Okay.
Blast.
And the one up top here.
Eldritch Leap.
Roll to hit. Roll to hit 23
Yeah, that also hits.
with the force damage of 9.
9. There are still some of the spiders in this pack skittering around.
Okay. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Cool. Sucky boy, you're up.
all right.
Lefty, you're on deck.
It's gonna be a high one for me. I'm feeling the urge for goo. There's so much of it. Oh. I beat. I in my head I was like, okay, if my saving throw is gonna be a 20, but I beat it. So
Well, all right then.
I
You
wa-
resist the goo once
I
more.
know I don't want, but I don't want to first.
Resist the goo.
Can I see this guy here?
I would say you could see him like where they are. They're chittering around. Yeah.
I'll give it another murder missile.
Pew pew. All right. How much damage does he get? Oh, cool. Yeah.
So times 3. 12.
Yep.
As fuck.
Yeah. So cool. You kill the rest of these spiders. So,
That was very strategic.
you solved my spider puzzle.
My spider puzzle.
Was the solution just start
Just
blasting?
murder?
Yeah.
So I start blast.
Well, I mean, so
I'd like to give.
gonna
I'd like to give a.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'd like to give a big round of applause to Erebos on that one. The Bane plus the Misty Steps of the Blast and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Bane really fucking helped.
He's got
thank you.
that advantage on the height up there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
So-
Fantastic.
If the spiders were able to get some of the goo, they would have been able to like shoot webs and like call in more spiders. And it was gonna be like,
Oh shit!
but they never got to eat enough goo.
Nice.
Oh, there was like a counter going on, huh? Where
Yeah.
Yeah. A goo counter.
the
Yeah,
goo
goo
counter.
counter.
They were just a bunch of goobers.
Well, that was a good conclusion to this in Gunter. Oh, so.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of goobers.
I'm just gonna cast Shatter again and just pull as much of the goo as I can towards me.
Fuck yeah.
Just fucking
Goo it up.
go mad with goo.
Yeah. Goo it up. Goo it up, goo boy.
Goo it up.
Just on the big spider again. I
Goo it
suppose.
Yeah.
Whatever's in that area is getting fucking 21 damage. Why couldn't I have done that earlier?
Nothing now is
The
taking
rocks
damage
and-
because that
The hillside.
with the final blast you pull in the last bit of goo and that ends our combat encounter.
Mm-hmm.
With a surge of goo, as it should.
Yeah. The goo enters itself. You guys see it move like pretty like it
Change
is
my light.
moving very slowly for you, Secundus. It would be quicker for you to just step outside and get the goo.
To reach
But
out.
you know, you're like pulling it in, and you're able to do like a bunch of other things while it's still coming towards you,
Alright.
which is going to cause some gooey time paradoxes.
Yep.
Shoot my own goo at it.
You have the time.
Secundus, you're
Make your
back.
own goo.
You're back in the group.
Almost. Next session. I'm back. I'm
Mhm.
back, baby.
We did it, and now we go take down the spire and whatever the fuck is going on.
All it took
over
was a
there.
shatter of schizophrenia inside me.
Yeah,
And a traumatic
We
episode
all
of
have that.
murder.
We all have a little. We all have a little bit of that.
I made a crow friend,
a little bit of trauma, and
a
little bit
raven
of goo.
friend,
A little bit of trauma, a little bit of goo.
a little bit of raven for you.
Yeah.
Man was beheaded. We had a funeral for a bird.
Should I name the raven
Sure, none
Eugen?
of that happened.
Eugen the raven.
Yeah,
What-
okay, Secundus.
what was the other raven's name? Eugen and what? What was
Uh,
Odin's
Oh, yeah.
Odin's ravens' names? Eugen and or not Hugin and Munin.
Yeah, that was it. So I think that is probably as good a spot to end as any before you guys head into the spire proper.
Yeah.
Because as you guys do this final explosion, you see that the hole that you've created is at the base of a cave that you can enter.
Oh shit! Well, I opened up a cave, huh? With that last
Oh.
shatter. The hill
Yeah.
slid down and revealed a cave opening.
Yes.
Can we, before we end the session, can we enter the cave?
No.
Yes. But I don't have what is inside the cave written down just yet. So,
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
we
Okay.
are in the cave.
I'm still in the
Okay.
portal.
Yeah, you're still in the portal.
Okay.
You're still in the pocket workshop. I assume they take it.
That's fine. We'll figure out that section.
Because you guys,
'cause that
I
goes
don't
with
understand how
us.
this mechanic works, but I assume you guys can collapse the entrance and.
Yes, they can close it up with you guys still inside.
All right.
Yeah.
So just strategy wise, I assume the Spire is going to be a big fight.
Yeah,
are we gonna
the
wanna,
Spire
like-
is kind of like the end of Act
Oh,
1.
we're definitely leveling up.
Yeah, so
before we go.
we're,
You guys
we're
are
going to
leveling
want
up right now.
to. Okay, we're going to want to rest up, I assume, and stuff like that. Well, let's take a look
Yeah.
at this cave next session.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Which I already have the maps for the cave itself. I just don't have the descriptions and whatnot written down. So
All right, that's going to be a big fight.
yeah,
Whatever it is.
Calendars. What does 3
Yes,
weeks from now look
um,
like?
3 weeks from now is February 20. Or we're switching to Saturdays. So we all need to double check calendars, but it would be March 1st.
That might be fine. I don't know. I'd have to.
Yeah, we can all check our calendars and get back to each other.
I think March 1st is fine for me. D&D, blah, blah, blah.
Francis?
I'm feeling a maybe there.
Yeah.
I can't 100% commit, but as we get closer, I'll be able to.
Yeah,
give
we
you a better
will
guess.
talk. We'll definitely talk. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Probably about the 27th or 28th, we'll talk about it. and-
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, I'm also free. Like if the first doesn't work out, I'm free the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. You know, like I go to bed at midnight anyways on weekdays, so it doesn't matter to me.
Good session. Did some good shit we got to work through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
those
going
are
to
fun
be a few
combats.
things that
Gooby.
happen whenever some of you rest next time through.
I like the name for our adventuring group as the Goobers. I think that really works for
The
us.
Goobers.
Our adventuring goop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a love-hate relationship with that. But I'll accept
Goobers.
it.
I love to goo, but I hate to clean it up.
Yeah.
Love the goo, hate the burrs.
Yeah.
Hate the burrs, love the goo.
All right, so now that we have a name for the party, we can just take this thing on the road and we'll start recording it and putting it out. Got it. Cool.
There you go. Yeah, live
Right.
shows.
Got a head start on you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, you know what, guys?
Upload all the old
Goo.
stuff.
It's like episode 205. You're like, you know what, guys? Goo isn't really part of this campaign. The audience is still like, we want goo.
We had the
Yeah.
fucking cum dragon. We literally had our mascot in the very
Yeah.
beginning. Like
We have to totally rewrite the entire campaign to fit around goo.
you already
Make
had
it
the
goo
14th god. You know, it was an Easter egg.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
Gotta
right, boys.
goo.
All right,
Well,
I'm heading out.
Hey guys, good
See you,
sesh.
Frank.
GG.
What was that
Nobody's
like in
waking
Final
up,
Fantasy
so.
VII when like you figure out that the shit it's the goo in the earth
Oh,
that
yeah.
yeah,
That like
Maya or
Shinra
something
is
or
using. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good game. Now I want to replay Final Fantasy VII.
I got repelling blast with
oh shit.
with this
Yeah.
level up.
All right.
There
I think
you
I
go,
get
buddy.
another
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
That might put me at 3
Yeah.
attacks. I don't know.
Fuck.
It's great because it's so customizable. I just use it when I want. It's not like
Yeah.
it's like fully like whenever I want somebody away from me, I just like
Push them away.
boom, gone, done.
Not now, bitch. Not now, Chief. I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be starting. I might be able to put down like some real like Majin level 4 action here soon.
Oh yeah, if you have an extra attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, night, guys. Yeah.
Night.
Good night.